What is up, everybody? I just got into a group for an EOA 11, so we'll start heading over there while people start trickling in. Well, what's up, everybody? So yeah, this week is Teaming Quaking, I believe. Teaming Quaking Fortified, which makes a relatively easy week. I will get this week in Mythic Plus out after this live stream. I do still need to do some editing for that. But we're back in it. We're back in that PUG life. What's up, Demon Hunter? What's up, Deep? So yeah, this week isn't too bad. What's up, Kane? How you doing? Make sure I have all my right gear equipped. Every time I do world questing, I equip a few other trinkets. What's up, Federico? No, I'm not doing heroic TOS first. I'm gonna show off a few keys first. So Mythic Plus show off this week. What's up, Boltstar? How you been, man? Let's get some summons going. The group is full. This is an EOA plus 11. So let's get in here. Let's get it done. Again, this week is not too bad. Teaming just means more ads. Quaking can be mostly avoided. It'll just be 20% damage on you if you avoid the mechanic as much as you can. And Fortified just means that trash is a little bit harder. But what this means is that boss fights are very easy this week. Boss fights are only affected by Quaking. Trash is affected by all three, but boss fights only Quaking. So no Tyrannical, nothing like that. So this week is a good week to push. Got all the right gear. Let's get some food. Oh, and buff food. Look at these people. All prepared. Getting that Pug Life buff. Also, at the end of today's live stream, why did I die solo soaking? I messed up, man. The one thing I forgot to do while solo soaking was Neltharian's Fury to crit block. What's up, STL? So remember, at the end of today's live stream, we will be giving away that token. So if you guys are here, make sure to stick around for about another 3.5 or so hours, and at the end of that, we will be giving away a WoW token. I think the current price is 173,000 or something like that. It's up there. It's up there. Alright, so let's get this done. Let's get this dungeon done. Just make sure you have what you need in order to mitigate this. Uh-oh. I thought someone else was going to interrupt it. I interrupt as soon as I pull so that I can position them, but nobody was going to get that. I'm also running slightly different talent build now. I'm running Stormbringer, so I don't have Shockwave anymore. Stormbringer doesn't do DRs with anything else, so I want to test it out, and so that I can chain stun a few things. So testing that out. So far it's working out. What's up, Heather? How are you today? I don't know why people are just pulling already. And they just no interrupts. Just people pulling for me. This run is gonna go really well. Willing to sell your body for the Demon Hunter legendary boots? They're that amazing? That amazing? What's up, Max? Alright, so this is gonna be some of the tougher trash. Will be like this guy right here. But as long as I use something like a very small cooldown to survive through the Thundering Stomp right here, so just pop a Demoralizing Shout. It doesn't hurt that bad anymore. Rip key already? It might be. It might be. There's no interrupts going out. People are pulling for me. Like it doesn't seem like a very good combination. It is an easy week though, to be completely fair, but it's still a lot of things that shouldn't be happening basically are happening. Glock's coming in with the high bets too. Damn. I mean, at this point, Clint walked in and bet 6K, but that's insane. It's insane. He got up to like 20-something thousand just from bets. I think he was like at 10K coins before, and then he just got up to 20. Alright, make sure we interrupt that storm. That storm would be deadly to us. You guys saw the first storm. I didn't have my interrupt. Nobody else went out. It does do a ton of damage. It only lets you check your currency once every 2 minutes to avoid spam, by the way, Glock. But for today's giveaway for the WoW token, you guys will just need 72 coins to enter, and that basically makes it so that you have to watch one other stream besides today's. So I want people that are a little bit more regular than just showing up today, the day of the giveaway. Let's interrupt that rejuvenating waters as well. All or nothing? Uh-oh. Don't do that. Don't do it. I don't sound too pumped today. I'm sorry. Let's get it done. Is that a little bit better? Alright, so let's see. Call reinforcements. Pick up the melee guy. The range can kind of bounce around a little bit. I mean, if you can, like if they're where you are, you can go ahead and pick them up. It's absolutely a good idea to pick them up. But the melee guy is the most important. So make sure you pick that guy up. I'm gonna move the boss now because we are gonna have that crashing wave happening very soon. There it is. So I want to move out of that as quickly as possible. And there's the impaling spear. Perfect. So make sure we're out of that crashing wave. Also, one thing to note about the crashing wave is if you aim it on like the edge of a room, the boss can actually glitch out of the room. So you have to be very careful. You have to have enough space for the boss to kind of move around in. So again, here's the crashing wave. We'll move out of that as soon as we can, and then we'll keep this guy right here. Perfect. No tyrannical. The bosses go by really quick this week because of the fact that we have no tyrannical. So that's also really good. Oh, Glock, you lost everything. STL, I'm sad you won't be here for the giveaway, man. You can always try on mobile. Getting on a mobile and being here for that. We did get a snail, but these snails do also de-aggro, so that's something important to note. So if you do get a snail, unlike everything else in a dungeon, you can actually run away from the snail and it'll stop. So we did lose one person there. Again, we're not having too many interrupts, which it's a shame because all we have is range. So it should be easier to do some interrupts. And here we go. We've got this guy over here. But so far, Warbringer is actually working out. I am enjoying it. So Warbringer really, it shares no diminishing returns, and it stuns like a small little AOE around the target that you charge. And the stun happens when the charge lands, not necessarily when you cast it or anything. So there is a bit of a delay that you need to watch out for, but the fact that it doesn't have diminishing returns with any other stuns is actually pretty cool. But the only thing is it requires me to kind of like walk away and charge back in, but I don't mind it. Oh man, they got me. Not enough interrupts on that Arcanist. That's for sure what killed me. Yeah, that hit me for 4.5 million. So let's run back over there. This is gonna be a rip key. This is gonna be a rip key. No, once we get done with this first area that does require the interrupts, we should be in a much better position. That snail's gonna take out somebody. Ooh, almost. But yeah, now that we got that guy over with, we should be in a much better, or this area done with. We're gonna have one more of the casters over here, and after that we should be okay. Healer just said that he zoomed, so we'll wait for that. iPhone YouTube has chat. Yes, it does. Yeah, if you're watching live on any device, you're gonna have the chat option. All you need to do is do a giveaway, and that's it. They pulled the other slimes too. At least it's not a bursting week. It's not a bursting week, so that's always good. Yeah, but since this week is since it's also teaming this week, what that means is that in some of your dungeons, kind of like this EOA, you are gonna have to pull other packs that you normally don't pull, because every pull is gonna be worth a little bit less. So kind of like this guy, I will probably pull that guy, but let me come over here since she's by herself, this Hateful Arcanist. So that's a cast I can't really do much about. So let me go over here and pull her back so that we're in a slightly better position. There it is. It's a little bit better than before. Again, I'm either going to try to interrupt or reflect these arcane rebounds because they do hurt a lot. Rip key, it's happening, man. It's happening. By the way, I want to give a huge shout out to Federico. After last Friday's live stream, he hit me up and he donated a ton of non-combat pets, by the way. So there's a lot more selection today, and that's all due to Federico and his donations, honestly. So shout out to Federico. Thank you for all those incredible pet donations that you gave us, man. There's gonna be a ton of stuff to choose from today. So let me try to snare these droplets and charge back in. You guys see that stun? That's the Warbringer talent point. So hopefully it works out. It's gonna be better on other weeks. This week maybe not so much, but on stuff like Necrotic Week, Bursting, Bolstering, things that I need to stun at a certain time, Raging, but I can't necessarily stun them with DRs. That's when that is really gonna come into play. Just about to finish your weekly world quest. Oh, for the Mythic Pluses, Kane? No, for today I want to pug it up for a while. Alright, let's get this done. I was able to run late yesterday the weekly with a few viewers. I found a few people online, so I was able to do the time walking, just stomping it out real quick. As a safety representative, you don't recommend? Oh. Alright, there it is. We picked up all these guys. So, the Curse of the Witch can be used to one-shot these globules, but haven't done that. They just got handed out as well right now, so hopefully someone will use their Curse of the Witch. There it is. There it is. And the Clutch Cleanse. I wouldn't have been able to make it to land. The good thing is that on boss mechanics like this, even if you're doing a high key like at least you're plus 10 for the week, it's not going to one-shot you this week because it's not tyrannical. Since it's not tyrannical, you should be okay. So again, we're going to have the ads. So there's the Static Nova. Oh, the Curse of the Witch got almost all of them. Almost all of them. So hopefully, there it is. The last two went down. And the thing is, if they go down by Curse of the Witch, they don't actually snare you. But if they go down just by regular damage, they do snare you. So those guys can get troublesome. Curse of the Witch didn't actually go out. Cool. Your heart is broken. I'm sorry, man. Alright, so let me pick up these ads. And this guy right here. We can do slightly bigger pulls this week. But you do also have to be careful. I mean, one, you have to be careful of stuff like that. Like over anxious DPS just jumping in before you even pick up aggro. But you also have to be careful because it is fortified. So trash does hit a little bit harder this week. But it's nothing... it's nothing that'll be too crazy, especially with trash like this. The EOA trash isn't known for its high damage dealing abilities. It's known for like snares, disorient, stuff like that. So if you have something like HOV or Neltharian's Lair with the Pelters, where the trash is known to do a lot of damage, you might want to take it slow. But on a dungeon like this, you can speed up a little bit this week, just because this trash is really known to not do too much damage. But nah, it wasn't a secret, man. That was a huge thank you of all the pets that you gave away or all the pets that you donated to do the giveaways. It was honestly a ton. I think I have almost 4 bags of pets now. It's insane, insane. And it's a lot of rare pets too. It honestly, I saw a few of them go up for a few thousand gold. Must have been about probably a little over 300,000 worth of pets, which is crazy. Crazy to just donate that. All right, let's pick this up. We do have a seagull in here as well, but shouldn't be too bad. Even if I'm gonna get disoriented for sure. But even when I get disoriented, it's just a bunch of little spray crabs that are kind of gonna bounce around. Nothing elite. No elites in this pack. I do like to kite the seagulls so that hopefully they don't stun me. So that's why I just keep running away from them. I walked in there, picked up aggro, and then just start walking away. So I'm going to pick these guys up, and I'm also going to pick up this group over here just to get that added trash. Alright, so we'll pick up threat on everything as well. And then that's it. They should go down just fine. Yeah, we are going to need that extra little bit of trash. Just like I mentioned earlier, because it is teaming. And it's not a bad week to do bigger pulls. How late are you, Christian? You are about a little over 15 minutes late, 17 minutes late. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Thank you for stopping by, though. Oh, this snare. This snare. It's not even a magic effect. It's nothing. Like, you can't cleanse it. Can't do anything about it. You just kind of have to wait out that snare. It sucks. Alright, so this is not going to be good. The fact that we have this guy that sprays sand in all different directions, and we have a seagull. So if I get disoriented right before he does spray sand, he can spray sand in any direction. So I really want to avoid the seagull. There's a spray sand. I landed the stun right before that spray. Actually, it got one spray off, but I tried to land the stun immediately so that it didn't affect anyone. And we have 2 of these guys now in this pool. So I do really want to be careful now. There was a body pull of the pat, so let's be careful. And hopefully we'll make it out of this pool alive. It's nothing too terrible, to be honest with you, because of the week that it is. But the 4 to 5 is still gonna hurt. You saw that mage get hit by that lightning ball. That was about 70% of his HP. So if you get hit twice, you're going down. So make sure you avoid the big damaging abilities this week on trash. That fortified will kill you. Ooh, they're doing a lot of damage to me too. Alright, there it is. We're good. We're good. We made it. Alright, let me pull this trash here as well. Just keep adding a little bit more to that trash counter. We should be at about 57, 58 or so. Let's see. Oh, 79. We're doing really good on trash. Alright, I don't think we need to do too much more trash. In the end, we get 18%. So I think we can just jump into the cave at this point, right after this boss. So these last Arcanists are 8%. the two giant guys before the next boss are about 10% on teaming. On teaming week, I think they're 9 or 8.3 or something like that. I forget exactly what they are, but we should have enough to just do the cave and run in there. I mean, I can always pick up. There's one more pack of easy crab trash on our way to the cave that I can pick up as well. Alright, so I don't necessarily want to use my heroic leap just in case we push a little bit faster. If you have really good DPS, then you can push a little bit faster, and what that means is that your heroic leap won't be ready for the second submerge phase, and that's the most important one, because that's when Serpentrix is casting his enraged spell. I forget what it's called right now, but you need to interrupt that. If you don't interrupt it, it's a ton of AoE damage. So trying to save my heroic leap if I can. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Rampage, that's what it's called. So ran back in there, didn't have to use my heroic leap. He stayed close this time. But I'm glad people were focusing the Blazing Hydra first. You guys see the nameplate over here went down very quickly. And then they're jumping over here, although the Arcane Hydra should still go down as well. Were you guys able to push your plus 10 last week? I know last week was a lot more difficult than something like this week. I also got my Alliance DK to 110, and he's item level 900 now, so I will be able to do some Alliance runs on Friday streams. I just need to finish gearing up. So at this point, I'm not comfortable with the gear that he has. We won't pull that unless we really need to. We can come back for it. But my Blood DK was able to run a plus 7 last week. Last week was bursting. I'm forgetting the second affix. What was last week? Can anyone help me? I remember it was bursting. You have to keep your pulls small. Bursting skittish. Bursting skittish. You did 0 Mythic Pluses last week? Oh man. Oh, Katie, you're only Alliance? Everything besides like your Warlock or something is Alliance? Alright, let's get these. Let's pick up these Murlocs right here. But yeah, I leveled up my Blood DK. He's 110. He's almost item level 9, or he might be 900 now after the like the weekly chest or something. And I was able to do a plus 7. So this week I need to push on him a little bit more. Go back into TOS, try to get my tier set. Maybe run a normal TOS on him. Maybe, we'll see. Try to get some normal TOS gear. I ran LFR for gear last week, so that was fun. So I'll try to get into a normal TOS. I still haven't done normal TOS. I mean, I have a good idea. Saving up runic power, making sure my bone shield has charges in it, at least 5 charges in it, and popping rune tap back to back. So popping rune tap at least for claws 4 and 5. That should do it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to test it out. Maybe even vampiric blood, because it's on a shorter cooldown. So maybe even vampiric blood. So for these guys, I will pop a demoralizing shout while they're both still up, because these guys hurt like hell. And then this stun does not help. I've gotten stunned into one of those whirlpools where I can't move, so that always really sucks. So it's always good to try to pop some form of outside mitigation that won't be affected by like them stunning you. So there was my victory rush as well. I had to use it. So yeah, these guys unfortunately are taking a little too long to go down. Not feeling it. I think one of our DPSers died very early on, and these guys need to go down right now. I'm popping a shield wall at this point just to start mitigating all of this damage that they do when they knock me down. Oh, we had very split DPS. They both died at the same time. That's not a good sign. Like, that split DPS will lead to a death. Yeah, so we have 97%. The last little batch before we get to the actual Eye of Azshara is about 8%, so we're perfectly fine. You just did a plus 12, didn't feel like doing any more? Why is that? Not worth the suffering? Okay. Yeah, the RNG loot, definitely Demon Hunter. On this tank, I run Mythic Pluses like today to kind of show the affixes and stuff like that. But I would be okay with running 1+10 on this guy a week because I'm probably not going to get any upgrades. Like the stuff that I need upgrade for are tier pieces. Here's a... Okay, so the healer's ready. Let's see, let me check. Let me double check. Alright, so the healer said that he's fine. Oh no, it was somebody else who said they were fine. Alright, we're good now. Oh no, we're waiting on a mage. I was over here just checking on mana. Yeah, so the things I need upgrades on are like these pants and this helmet. And that's really it. Everything else, like this is 940, my rings are 920, 930. Like it's going to be hard for me to find any more upgrades unless I walk into a mythic raid. So Demon Hunter, I feel your pain. At this point, I'm just kind of I run my heroic TOS for the week just for fishing for that Titan Forge, but get some alts, man. And like I really do enjoy tanking, so my blood DK right now that I just finished leveling up is actually a pretty good break. Learning how to tank on him is going to be pretty cool. I also started a monk, and hopefully that monk gets leveled up. He's in his level 40s right now, nothing too exciting, but hopefully my monk gets up there as well. But my boomkin is also a fun break of tanking. I really do enjoy ranged DPS, so that's also fun. All right, I'm gonna walk him way over here so that we're nowhere near those craters that we did with quaking. All right, let's see. Here's the quake again. We're gonna walk away from that and the ground slam. I see so many people, so many tanks just soak ground slams even on like a tyrannical week, and it's, to me, it's weird. Like, sure, you can take it, but it's so easy to avoid, and all it does is stress out your healers. I don't know. I don't see the point in it in a PUG. I mean, if you're running with a bunch of friends and they're okay with it, it's different. But I see a lot of people soak it in PUGs. Just because it doesn't one-shot you doesn't mean that you should be taking it to the face. Alright, so we're good. 97%. That same mage just keeps dying over and over again. So let's get this key done. You're more interested in the headless horseman? Locked yourself out 3 times already? Oh man, I actually haven't walked in. Oh, today's the first day, Wednesday. Yeah, I haven't even walked in yet. I haven't tried Headless Horseman yet. What's the level requirement? And you can try multiple times a day? I didn't know that. I thought it was really just once. Good morning, Chaos. How you been, man? Doing good today? You don't think you're good enough for Mythic Plus, so you avoid it? Nah, STL. Once you start breaking certain item level requirements, you can start doing Mythic Plus. Especially if you're just DPSing, it's a lot less of a stress on you. Kind of like Quaking Week, just don't stack on anyone. Like for you this week, if you DPS this week, all you have to worry about is that. Just don't stack on anyone, and you can DPS it. Depending on what your item level is, if you are like 880, you can start doing anything from a Mythic +2 to like a Mythic, maybe like a +6, +7. And then once you start breaking item level 900, you can start doing +7s and higher. Maybe not as high as a +10. You can push it though. You can push your gear to the limit. People don't use defensive cooldowns on this trash. Yeah, no. That trash requires it. That trash 100% requires it. The 2 big guys right before the boss fight, It's insane how much damage they do. Alright, we're rooted, but we can still mount up. Get ready for the run. So at this point we should be done. Enemy force is completed. We need to kill this last guy. We'll wait for everybody to kind of get topped off. Wait for our healer to get mana. And then we'll jump into this last boss. At this point there's no use in rushing. Like if you guys see this, we're not going to do anything besides 1+1 this dungeon. Like there's not much else we could be doing. So let's just wait it out. Take our time. Use the maximum amount of those 7 minutes that we have left as we can. Alright, so our healer is drinking up, almost up to full. There it is, let's go. So I'm gonna get Massive Deluge first. I don't want that to go on anyone on my group, so I'm gonna stand over here a little bit to the side of them. And it should, yeah, there it is. So I will move out of the way. And then we should have the damage that we need to split with the rest of the group happening very, very soon. Where is that? That's behind me. Alright, nope, he went down. That guy went down. So not enough people to split that damage up how we should be splitting it up. So went down. He could have ice blocked, but didn't happen. So now we just have to complete the rest of this fight 2 people short. I wonder how it's going to be when Antaurus comes out and we need to start running +15s for gear. Because at this point I feel like a lot of people outgear +10s. Yeah, so that guy's running away from everyone too, that's fine. I can try to solo soak it with them, and I won't die, but they still will, and I'll just take a big chunk of health. And if people are going to start going down, I'd much rather try to save my HP for soloing the rest of this boss. That arcane bomb is not going to be friendly to that shaman. Alright, so at this point we're on our own. So we might be able to solo it. We have 4 minutes left. I'm wondering if it's better to just wipe it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So there's the tornado on us. There it is. That's a one-shot kill on us. How much did that hurt for? Let's see. Hit me for 9 mil. Nice. Oh, let's walk away from each other so that quaking doesn't kill us. I can take 2 more quakings. I don't like the fact that quaking can happen while you're not in combat. Ah, you're leveling a shaman demon hunter? Nice. That's good. It's always good to take a break. What's up, Paulo? How you been, man? Doing good today, I hope. So I can take 1 more quaking at this point. I hate that. I hate the fact that quaking can happen just randomly. Brewmaster Monk is your main. I want to try it. I want to try it. I've only tried it while leveling. So, no rip keys yet, Paulo. We're working on it. I'm working really hard on this rip key. If I take 1 more quaking, I'm dead. So I'll start eating some conjured mana cinnamon rolls. Wait until necrotic. Oh man. Yeah, a lot of tanks just think that they won't die. There's I think a good amount of people that have leveled up alts now that things are alt friendly, and they just think that running a +10 is fine. It's easy. You don't really need to do much. But the thing is, I think something that they've done that's kind of wrong with Legion is that they've kept changing the difficulty settings on Mythic Pluses, right? A +10 now used to be a +15 before, and then they've done that 2 times. So a +15 before was even like a +20 before. So like people just see a +10 and they're like, I've been able to do +10 since Emerald Nightmare. I'll be fine. I can just keep pushing +10s. But in reality, a +10 nowadays, since it gives you item level 930, like it should require about 915 to do. So think about that. Like you're requiring an item level 915 to do, but a lot of people are just kind of getting it done on like 880s and they think they're fine. They don't pop defensives. They don't really watch a lot of things that happen. A lot of the a lot of the mechanics. So Massive Deluge is gonna come on me right quick. Let me move this way. I was trying to find a good position, but we're kind of split up. So hopefully there's enough people to soak this. Nope, nobody's over here. All right. So I gotta pop a few cooldowns to just not completely die from that. I'm surprised a rogue even survived that, to be honest. Alright, so we should be good. 1%. 1 minute left. You guys see over here on the right hand side. So there it is. 1 minute left on that, and we were able to complete it. Not a rib key, but we got close. I mean, for the first key, that's pretty damn close. 915 boots. Not something we need. So let's go jump into another rib key. Mythic Plus is not too hard, especially range DPS. Yeah, not this week. Yeah, once you get over 900, things aren't too bad unless you start pushing keys. If you try to get that Keystone Challenger, the plus 15 achievement. Right now, it's probably gonna be pretty difficult. Anyone need this relic? Let's see. No, I don't use Frost. Okay. The mage isn't good. He kept dying to stuff. Pug raid today? No, Ghetto Blasting. That's Fridays. Fridays is Pug raids. Today, I'm gonna do some Mythic Pluses. I'm going to show you guys kind of the affixes. This week isn't too difficult, so there's not a lot of like very difficult keys for me to pick. But like this Cathedral, we'll jump into Cathedral. But after this, we'll do Heroic TOS and give away the WoW token today. Today is a WoW token giveaway, so you should stick around, try to do that. Neltharion's Lair might be a little bit more difficult because of the pelters. I don't know which one I got into. Let's take a look at where everyone... Alright, I think I got into the Neltharion's Lair. I think that one just accepted me. Praise the Rip Key Lord? Uh-oh. Sorry guys, it didn't happen. I was a little behind on chat. You should use one of your leveling tokens at level 90 and 110. I have a level 100 boost as well. Haven't used it yet. You use it in PvP realm to skip the gang train. Oh man, the gods are gonna be angry. Neltharion's Lair might be a different story. So I know I said that there might not be difficult keys, but this one, honestly, the pelters with fortified, teaming pelters fortified, that's gonna add up. This might be one of the more difficult ones, just because it doesn't have an aggro table. The mobs are gonna hit harder on people that aren't me. Did you win most tunes over 100 prize so far, man? STL sent me a screenshot. Oh, actually, you know what, STL? Max is up there too, and Max has like 16 110s or something. Max is crazy. You have a lower Kara 11. Lower Kara, let's see. Let me think about the polls. The ads that do Firelands Portal are gonna be a pain, and then going up to Maiden, there's also a lot of the sentries, a lot of the range people, and it's hard to maintain aggro on everything, so that might be a little bit difficult. If you pull too much of the Morose room, but besides, yeah, no, it shouldn't be terrible. Shouldn't be too bad. You have 17 110s, Christian? You guys are insane. You guys really are altaholics. Altaholics for life. So yeah, oh, I got into the Cathedral key. I saw this guy over here and I was like, oh, okay, we got into the Neltharion's Lair key. Now we got into the Cathedral. So, Cathedral, we have the Gargoyles that do a frontal swipe. Those are going to hit pretty hard. We also have the Tree Ants that do Lumbering Smash, or Timbering Smash. I forget what it's called. Those are going to hit pretty hard too. The Spider Mini Boss is going to be a pain. And I think the guys that summon the Arcane books shouldn't be too hard to take down, so we'll see. Friday stream Black Temple. I don't know, I was considering it. I was thinking about it. If we run normal TOS, maybe we can stomp out Black Temple as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do a straw poll? Let me set up a poll real quick. Alright, so go ahead and take this vote, by the way. What's up, Brittany? How you doing? You're all better now? Are you done being sick? I hope so. Yeah, so there's the vote if you guys want to vote. If you guys want to do normal heroic, we can knock out normal TOS and also do Black Temple. Normal TOS runs are normally pretty quick for us, so we can do both. Heroic TOS is where we start getting stuck, is when we start hitting that wall. But we can do normal TOS and then follow it up after with the time walking. And if you guys also want, after the time walking Black Temple, we can all go try to get Arcano Crystals with Wither Jim. He is up this week. I haven't done mine, so you know he's up. We can go use a coin on him. Alright, so ready, check this up. Let's jump in here. You're mostly done being sick, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's always good. You also just don't want to be sick for your birthday in general. The Ripkey gods are not pleased. Let's try to appease them right now. Let's try to appease them. The first mini boss is going to be hitting really hard. You want to vote for all three of them? Yeah, Brittany, I thought you were gonna be on like sometime to run something, but I know you've been sick, so it's been I'm sure it's been more than difficult to try to even get out of bed with an achy body. Cathedral of Hell, Cathedral of Eternal Hell. All right, so let's get these guys down as well. And let's do that. Somebody did interrupt that main guy, which is good. I'm glad that somebody interrupted him, because I was in the middle of just trying to AoE everything, trying to do a lot of damage, pick everybody up. Uh-oh, we got extra trash. And extra trash is never good. Here, you guys wanted a rip key. You guys wanted a rip key. We picked up some extra trash. That's fine. That guy can be casting Shadow Wall in the corner as long as it's not affecting the guys I'm actively tanking. It's fine. But this week we can do these bigger pulls. It shouldn't be too bad. So I'll go back in there, use my Warbringer to stun that guy out of his Shadow Wall, and there it is. There it is. We did it. We did it. So this guy should also pull. Where is his yell gonna be at? There it is. All right. So let's turn around. Alright, so that Fell Hunter is going to bounce around regardless of what I do. Here's a Shadow Wave. It's going to hit nobody. Oh man, people are moving out of the way. I gotta tell you guys, the Ripkey gods must not be too happy with me right now. They just don't want things to happen. They're making people move out of the way. I think I saw one of the gods like get up and life grip someone away. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. There's a Shadow Wave. There it is on the healer. Yep, there it is. There you go. Healer down. What have you missed, Snubsy? You've missed one key so far. We got it done with not too much time left. 1 minute left. So it wasn't a rip key, but we got it. It wasn't a rip key, but it was pretty close. We almost got there. It's been bananas crazy busy. That's a lot of busy. Alright, so let me pick up this guy. Perfect. I don't mind being feared into here. I'm going to use my Berserker Rage to get out of it so that I don't get completely destroyed while having no mitigation and being feared. And we'll pop a few cooldowns. I know this is the most flattering camera angle I can give you guys, but I don't want that swipe to hit anyone. There's also not too many things that I can be interrupting besides Dread Screech. Here's a Shadow Wall, so I'll interrupt that. And so there's another Shadow Wall too. So we'll go ahead, stun that as well. And yeah, I don't want to hit everybody on my team. So I do have that Demon Hunter behind me. So with the Shadow Swipes, I want to aim them away from everyone. Oh, can't break this sphere. My Berserker Rage is down for that one. There's a Shadow Wall. Just go up to him, pummel him out of that. We're good. You're trying to sell your Xbox One and all your 3DS games? Hey, Brittany, what kind of 3DS games do you have? That's not even a joke. I might be interested in some of your 3DS games, Brittany. And also, do you have any particular Xbox One titles? Or are you not selling the games? Get that zoom in angle. It wasn't even like, ooh, the undead bony butt. No, please don't pull the other group. Just finish. Ah. I didn't want to get this other group as well. I'm already very hesitant about doing stuff like this Cathedral run without getting the extra pulls, but we got them, and so let's just try to get them done. We're already here. Things have happened. Mistakes were made. So let's just try to make the mistakes a little bit better. Let's just try to get things done. Alright, so most things are down besides these stalkers. These stalkers do jump around and start doing that devour magic, so the best I can do is hold them while they're here, and then when they start jumping around, people just have to learn to avoid them, just like that. Oh, that's a lot of quaking. That's a lot of quaking. Alright. Numbers everywhere. Camera undead butt angle. Yeah, sometimes it's the best tanking position you can get. How's my healer on mana? I can't see his mana right now. I'm assuming he's good. He didn't complain. He didn't start drinking right now. So we're just going to assume that the healer's doing good. Alright, so if I start getting the Shadow Wall just like right now and the Demonic Mending, I'll start using my Warbringer and start doing that AoE stun to everybody in there. You're selling the games, but like all of your games. Big bundle or one at a time? Oh, don't you have Fantasy Life? Fantasy Life. I've always wanted to play Fantasy Life. I think somebody mentioned it last stream. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've never actually played a Phoenix Wright game. All right, let's interrupt that mind control too. That alluring aroma. That needs to get out of here. We don't want none of that. So a lot of people are standing up and above the stairs. So since I don't want the swipes to kind of hit them and to aggro onto them, I'm going to stand down here. Ooh, that was close. I got hit by a quaking from the melee, and that plus the regular damage was not pretty good. I mean, was not good. All right, there it is. That's done. You have a lot of crap. Fancy edition. What is this fancy edition? You're doing Xbox One as a big bundle and the 3D games individually. Okay. Should we pull this guy? I don't think we need him. to be completely honest. I mean, we don't need him, but I don't think we should be pulling him if we can avoid it. Seems like a patient group, waiting for people to pat around. Sometimes you get those groups that they just don't wait for pats. They just start trying to run in as... Oh! I didn't see those explosive guys. I've never done Cathedral on teaming, so didn't see that coming. That Blistering Nova needs to be interrupted too, so that Blistering Nova is top priority. Pro Rejuvenation, also not good. The healing, but I think the Fel Nova is worse. Alright, so we're going to get this pat that comes back around as well, so we do need to be careful of that. So I can play Phoenix, right? Yeah, I've never played a Phoenix Wright game. The healer's not here. Oh, we lost the healer. But we body pulled apparently. The Demon Hunter was like, yeah, why don't we just stand right here? Alluring Aroma. Let's interrupt that. We don't have a healer. I don't need somebody else hitting me in the face in addition to the people here. Alright. So I have to be very careful. I think the healer just got here. Yeah, the healer's here now. Which means that we should be in better shape. We should be okay. As long as we don't let the heals go off. There it is. Alright, perfect. So I'll just pull this guy first. Just clear this side of the room. Let the healer kind of catch a breath. This guy does hit pretty hard. But if I keep him at a distance, he won't be hitting. He'll be hit. Yeah, the people that are in melee. Everybody else will kind of get a small AoE. Let's see if we can stun him. Yeah, we can stun him out of that. Perfect. What's up, nerd? How you been, man? Alright, so I don't see... Alright, no explosive guys in here. We learned from that last pull that I don't know this dungeon on teaming. So, no explosive guys here. Let's just get this pull done. There's a Blistering Rain. I mean, I need to interrupt that as soon as that happens. That's one of those things that'll start one-shotting random people if they don't move out of the way. And it's a ton of stuff that... A ton of ground gets covered by it. Alright, so these guys, I am going to aggro them first so that they fixate on me. So you guys see these, most of these guys are fixated on me, the fulminating lashers. And that means that if they touch me, they'll explode. So hopefully, I mean, they won't reach me. There was one that was fixated on someone else, and I'm glad that we didn't completely wipe because of it, because it did hit them. It was a close call. There's all the choking vines. You guys can see them all going out there. It's insane. That looks crazy. That looks crazy. They're all just trying to eat everybody. Super Fashion Edition comes with a Nito art book, a CD, and something else. Oh, wow. Alright, so we'll let our healer mana up before we pull this boss. How's our group? We have a Demon Hunter who's melee, and then we have 2 ranged. The bad thing is, Shadow Priests take a while to ramp up. So, alright, he wants me to tank it here. That's fine, I can tank it. So, Shadow Priests take a while to ramp up, so that means that the ads aren't going to go down as quickly as they probably would otherwise. So that kind of sucks. But hopefully we get it down. It's also not tyrannical, so we don't get that increase in HP. Here's the fixation. I do have one of those guys fixating on me. So I'm trying to get the Succulent Lasher, which is the normal Lasher over here. Now if he starts casting, I do need to get the hell away from him. So I'll try to keep an eye on the Succulent Lasher cast. So here it is. I'm going to try to go back into that position, because that's kind of where they feel comfortable with me tanking. There's apparently a choking. Oh no, that's a graphical glitch. You guys see that? Like that's not really happening. That's really weird. It looks like they're both strangling each other. It really does. Alright, so I do have those ads again. So hopefully we get everybody kind of moving on over there. And I'm going to pull that Succulent Lasher my way. I did get one of those guys was getting a little close to me. Alright, so no tyrannical means that that boss went down relatively quickly. That was, what, I think 3 timber smashes total, which normally doesn't happen. You normally get like 4 or 5. Alright, so maybe we can pull these 2 guys. Yeah, we'll be fine with these 2 guys. Let me run them over here. Nope, we got more. We got more. We could have gotten away, but I think somebody just got a little too close. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stunned. I mean, I'm MC'd. Normally I'm the one that interrupts too, so that's no good. Here's a lumbering smash, and my healer is dead. My healer is nowhere to be found, so that's not good. That wiped us. But I think they all jumped back in. They all jumped right back in, so let's try to get back in there as quickly as possible. Taunt off. I don't like this when it happens, where it's like people just keep dying and then like you just keep like running back in. Half of your group runs in, and then sometimes you end up with like half of your group being here, half of the group not being here, but everybody's taking damage because of these big AoEs, just like that. Like I think the healer just went down again, trying to run back, taking that lumbering smash AoE. So yeah, I don't like trickling in. I think a wipe should just be a wipe sometimes. And here's the quaking. Oh man, some people got hit hard with that. I'll wait at the top of the stairs so that we can kind of heal up, get ready for that. All right, so we'll wait here a little bit. Hopefully we can all kind of top off. Sickness is making her want to sell her games. Sometimes we all need to do just a little bit of spring cleaning. Maybe that's all it is. Just getting rid of stuff. I don't play my DS too much anymore. I have a few titles that I haven't started, and I wish I had more time to play them. I really do. So I completely understand. Like, I wish I would have had more time lately as well to do a little bit more Overwatch to try to get that Zenyatta skin. But at the end of the day, I really don't play too much Overwatch regardless of if I get the skin or not. Oh, that Book of Everlasting Silence needs to go down. We do have a lot of range, so that's good. I'll get that heal off. I missed the link to voting for what happens on Friday. Oh, yeah. Let me post it again. Rib key is in the forecast. Oh, man, I don't know. It's not looking great, but it's not looking bad. Last key was pretty rough, too. Uh-oh. Those body pulls. This isn't his first body pull either. That Demon Hunter has a few body pulls under his belt. Alright. So let's try to do some good damage here. And these books of like arcane monstrosities are gonna be just a pain. It's hard to pick up everything when we keep getting silenced, so yeah, let's just keep trying to pick everything up, but this is a huge pull. But the reason why it's not an instant wipe is because of the weak affixes. They're honestly not too bad. So here it is. Unfortunately, we have things kind of bouncing around everywhere. If I'm gonna be pulling the imps here soon. Here they are. So these imps are not gonna be fun. Oh, my spell reflection fell off right before the fell bolt went off. I don't know if you guys can see that. It was right before the fell bolt went off. I need to survive these fell bolts, so I popped demoralizing shout. I mean, these pulls are crazy. These pulls are, especially for a +10 Cathedral. That's how this week isn't too bad. You can have a lot of pickups this week and still make it. You can still make it this week. So you guys should definitely get your +10 done this week on alt, on anything. I'm gonna try to get my +10 done on my Blood DK as well. Alright. Now that we're all here and organized, let's get this pull going. And this is the last pull. We pulled almost all of that room. We pulled like 80% of that room in that one pull. So hopefully things are a little bit better this pull. Alright, so they're trying to cast Spellbolt, so I'll run in there and stun them with that Warbringer I'm running now, which is actually working out pretty well. Has a short cooldown. I get to use 2 of them back to back if I want to. Yeah, the Befuddled with Alliance and Horde. I'm gonna rework it a little bit, by the way. It looks a little crowded, so I'm gonna rework that emoji a little bit, but I need to get around to doing that. I think it looks a little cluttered. I was working on a few other color schemes that look a little bit better, so hopefully I'll be doing that very soon. So here's a Blinding Glare. We'll see who does it. Oh man, 3 people got hit by that. 1 person went down. 2, oh, almost 2 people went down. Almost my healer. Guys, why is it always the mage that dies first? What's going on with mages? You guys see that? It's always the mage. And Static, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. How you been? Went to the State Fair of Texas and had a funnel cake bacon queso burger. I need to slowly construct that in my head. Alright, so it was funnel cake with bacon. It was a burger and it had queso in it instead of regular cheese. That sounds interesting. I don't know how I feel. Did they sprinkle powdered sugar on top of it since it's a funnel cake? Or is that just out of the equation? I have to play Phoenix and Layton. I've never heard of Layton, to be honest. Oh, Christmas presents are coming up. Yep. I've already started to prepare a little bit for that. I've bought a few. So Healer's Mana is good. Let's jump in here. Did you miss anything good, nerd? No Ripkeys yet. No offerings to the Ripkey gods yet. We did an EOA before this. And we are doing the WoW token giveaway at the end of today's stream. So you should stick around and try to win yourself a WoW token. It's about 173k or so. And there's also the vote that I have put underneath there. I'm sure you saw it at this point. I'm just slowly catching up with chat. So there's the scornful gaze going behind that bookshelf. Let's pick up these books. I don't remember what satirical and fictional do, but I do know we want to kill them as soon as possible. Alright, let's move this guy right back to the middle. So yeah, that vote is for what's going to happen on Friday. So if you guys just want to run the normal heroic TOS that we normally run, we can absolutely do that. There's also Black Temple Time Walking, and there's also Withered Gym is up for the week, so we can see who kind of gets lucky for the week in the community and gets their Arcano crystals. That'd be fun to do. So yeah, I want you guys to take a vote and see what you guys want to do on Friday. And I'm still gearing out my Blood DK, so it won't be running TOS on him right now, or not this Friday. But slowly but surely we'll integrate a little bit more of Alliance runs. I know a lot of you guys do have the Alliance tunes, so we'll get that going. Eternal Winter. Let's get this book down. I don't like these books. Get these books out of here. That mofo tree. Yeah, that timer and I was very close. This guy's hugging me. Tell him to stop. So that should be all the trash. There it is, 100% of the trash. Yeah, this dungeon will really lend itself to having like invis potions and stuff like that, because we're at 100% of the trash, and I want to clear this side of the room so that I can pull the spider boss down here. Just because that orb, that fell orb that spider boss casts, really just takes people out every time. So I'll kind of help out. You managed to get the skin, the Zenyatta skin? Managed. Is my DK Alliance Brittany? Yes, my DK is Alliance. My DK is a human Alliance DK. He's an old, I used to do like PvP twinking, so he's an old PvP twink that I used to have with like engineering and stuff. So finally leveled him up. I used to run Unholy on him for the increased like Death Strike. This was back in the day when Death Strike damage was based on how many diseases you had on a person, and Unholy would get an extra disease. So I used to run Unholy for increased Death Strike damage so that I can just spam heal myself, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I have a lot of poison on me. A lot of poison on me. I'm staying really low. Haven't gotten a single victory rush. I normally get some victory rush procs off of that, but I didn't get a single one. That was rough. That was, man. There was powdered sugar. That sounds so weird. Powdered sugar, queso bacon, ground beef. That sounds really weird, man. I mean, I'm glad it was delicious. I would like to try it, but it sounds really out there. All right, so we dodged that. This still really hurts like hell. This pull really hurts. So let's pick these guys up. We missed one guy. So I do charge to try to get behind the boss as well. Oh, my healer's dying. My healer's dying. My healer got hit by that. Alright, so now we have to take out the ads. I think if you wipe, these ads despawn because they're the ones that the mini boss did spawn herself. So pretty sure they go away, but I don't think it's worth the additional time added to the key. We have 8 minutes for 2 bosses, so hopefully we get them down. Let's charge back in there, stun them. We still have... I thought they were going to go down by now, but apparently not. We're still trying to get them down. Oh, I just realized I'm doing more DPS than one of the DPSers. Oh, man. Never heard of Leighton? No, I'm sorry. Some Nintendo culture in you. So the games that I wish I had more time for, and there's been quite a few of them released for the DS. I really like the Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest. I know it's originally called Dragon Quest. Now there's like Dragon Heroes. There was a Dragon Warrior spin-off, which was similar to something like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy like meets Pokemon. It was really interesting. But yeah, I have Dragon Quest 7, I want to say, for the DS, and I know they released 6 and 8 as well for the 3DS. And those are two that I wish I had more time to play. The Dragon Quest series is one of those series that I really do enjoy. But no, I haven't heard of Leighton. There's a few other ones that I also have really wanted to play. That Fantasy Life. That was another one that I really did want to give a shot to, but the price never goes down on that game. It's always like above 30. It's always like 35 bucks. And I was like, yeah, I'll buy it when it's used. I'll buy it when the price goes down. And I was like, nope. What if the price never goes down? That Demon Hunter ran right in front of the boss. That Demon Hunter ran right in front of the boss, man. I put the boss facing in this direction, and the Demon Hunter with Quaking ran right in front of the boss. That sucks. We lost the DPS. I don't think they want to use B-Res on them. They've used B-Reses on me, but I don't think they want to use a B-Res on them. So now we kind of lost our burst. The mage doesn't do a whole lot right now. Oh, I don't know how we lost the Shadow Priest. Oh, Shadow Priest was out. He was outside of the circle. I see it. I see it. Making sure that, yep, there it is. Nah, this is gonna be a wipe right here. This is a, you guys wanted a rip key. This is gonna be it. Look how many ads I have on me. And get in there right in time for that. Nope, still too much damage. Still way too much damage. I didn't want to jump in there too early for the knockback, so I tried to heroic leap as soon as I cast one off, but it didn't happen. What's up, Scott? How you been, man? Maybe I'll get a 930 Arcano Crystal too. Maybe. If we do Wither Gym, maybe you guys will send all your luck my way. Maybe everybody else will get really bad rolls and I'll get the good one. It's a possibility. You need some snick snacks. Mage DK question. Which, are you talking about my DK? My DK is a human DK, but what mage question? It tastes great most of the time except for fried beer. I've never had fried beer. I went to a fair once and I had deep fried pineapples that were not, I wasn't feeling those. I was not feeling those at all. They were too squishy. The batter was just not fully deep fried, I think. Yeah. I had a deep fried Klondike bar and that was really good. Enjoyed that a lot. Just sold 2 of your Dragon Quest games today. Nice. Which ones did you have? You'll have to pry Final Fantasy Life from my cold dead hands. Oh man, alright. Let's pull this boss. This is gonna be a rip key, I think. We have 3 minutes to do 2 bosses, and we've wiped on this guy. I'm pretty sure we're gonna wipe on Mephistroth, whatever the last guy's name is. The Dreadlord. Pretty sure we're gonna wipe on him. So we have that to look forward to. Let me move out of the way for the Felsoul Cleave because people like standing in front of it. So now that the other Guardian is down, there's a Felsoul Cleave. I will run a little bit closer to the center for that chaotic energy. I will run in right before it goes off. I don't want to diminish the shield too much. And again, we'll face away from the group. Final Fantasy XIV Online. I want to say I tried it, but I honestly don't remember if I gave it a shot or if I just tried to register and just didn't. Yeah, I can't really remember playing it too much. I know it's very popular, so I want to say I tried it. I've tried a lot of the MMOs out there. Again, I jump in there at the last second because I don't want to get anyone knocked off. Just because that frontal cleave knockoff that the mistresses do is an AoE. Like, it hits everyone else. It's a cleave. So, let me pop shield wall. This is a ton of ads. This is insane how many ads this is. But, at this point, the boss does have that soft enrage too. I'm getting, you know, knocked everywhere. Oh, there's a mistress out here too. That's what happens when you're just like staring at people's legs all day. Oh man, alright, so that was a lot of bit hectic. Just a lot. Alright, so how much time do we have? We have 2 minutes. I mean, we can. I didn't think we had any hope at all. This is okay. If we pop Lust as soon as we pull, if our DPS was higher, we could even maybe skip the shadow phase, but I don't think we can skip the shadow phase, to be honest, with the DPS we have. But we can get him down low. We can absolutely get him down low. The Ripkey gods have received your offering. Maybe. Let's see. Where is this guy? Where's this guy? There he is. Let's just pull. Alright. So, no Lust. So, hopefully we get our Lust after. So, let me take a look at where the debuff is. It's over there to my right. I won't run into it if I start moving over for the Carrion Swarm. Hopefully nobody dies to that. Okay, nobody's dead. Here's the Carrion Swarm. Pop that Spell Reflect. And then let's move out of the way. Alright, so here we are again. His energy is going up really high. I mean, we might even have 2 dark phases. Which won't be good. Won't be good. You want to avoid as many dark phases as you can. We should be popping Bloodlust right here to avoid all that, or Heroism. Who has a shield? Oh, I was gonna say, who has a shield? Not me. All right. So let's hope that nobody really stacks on Illidan that much. That was a bad quaking. That hurt me a lot because a lot of people were stacking. Oh, somebody took that orb. Not sure why, but somebody decided to. And then we should have another orb coming up right behind us. Here it is. And that should be it. That's it. Illidan is good. I don't need to defend him anymore. Get that undead butt. Get that undead butt for the first Carrion Swarm. I do want to just hang around over here. None of the debuffs around me. Here's a Carrion Swarm. I'll pop Spell Reflect right now. There it is. Mitigate that damage. And now I'll get a slightly better camera angle for you guys. There it is. Not as zoomed into undead butt. So we did get the Lush right now as well. So that's also really good. Here's another Carrion Swarm. And there it is. Was that a Rip Key? Oh no, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Okay. Time expired. That was a Rip Key. The gods did receive your offering, guys. Time expired. That expired by 31 seconds. You guys see that? 35 minutes, 31 seconds. So 31 seconds of a Rip Key there. That's insane. Hey, these 930s. So when I do Maiden, I've been trying to solo soak. And I have these 915s, but these 930s are going to be good backups. I use other legendaries when I do that, so these 930s will be nice. Very nice. Very nice gear. You have Final Fantasy World, and it's pretty fun. You mean just what? What's Final Fantasy World? Mage question was if you could bring your mage to your alliance party so she can die. Absolutely. Yeah. No problem, Brittany. The Ripkey gods have received your offering successfully. You had 4 and 9 for Dragon Quest. Are those just regular DS titles, or were those 3DS? Don't remember which were which. All right, let's also sell those old gloves. We don't need those gloves anymore. Let's find another Ripkey. Lower Kara can be difficult with the ads that are going to do the Firelands portals. And that, and maybe like an Eltharian's Lair. We just did a Cathedral. That was a Rip Key, unfortunately. Halls shouldn't be too bad besides that one pull with teaming, the Dragon pull. So let's see if we can find an Eltharian's, to be honest. Let's see. Eltharian's Lair, plus 16. I already got a tank in it, plus 9. Yeah, I don't see much else. Hopefully they invite us to this one. Let me catch up with chat. Let me catch up with you guys. I have to go to the Texas State Fair. Nothing beats it. Yeah, I'm a little ways away from Texas. I wish though. I really like Texas. I used to have I had a little contract with another company I worked with University of Texas, and Austin, Texas became one of my favorite places in the US. Someone isn't on ads. Yeah, no, those ads were crazy. That was a ton of ads. You tried it and you were playing 100 hours in a week? Is this for Final Fantasy or Fantasy Life, Federico? What are we talking about here? Because 100 hours in a week is still insane, but I want to know which one of those is going to completely take my life. Like, just completely be like, no, what's that? You want to hang out with people? You want to speak to people? No, get out of here. Whoever isn't killing portals gets a slap to the face. Oh, man. The Ripkey gods. Oh, there it is. We got invited into that lower Kara. Alright. Eltharian's Lair. Yeah, we couldn't find one. If I want to do an 11 on my Boomkin, we can do that 11. Yeah, maybe after the stream. I haven't done a single Mythic Plus on my Boomkin yet. There were DS titles, didn't get the new 3DS DQ game. Yeah, so I have I think it's DQ7 for the 3DS, and it's pretty cool. It feels, I think to the large majority of the world, it would be like, it feels like a PS1 game. For me, it feels like a Dreamcast game, because I did do a lot of RPGs on the Dreamcast. Darkheart HOV or Darkheart Thicket with tigers. Oh, I forgot about those tigers in Darkheart Thicket. That's also another one. Oh, Final Fantasy 14 Online. You were doing 100 hours a week. That's insane, Federico. Your mother tried to get you out of the apartment several times. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got the PvP going. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're just standing on like. Look at that. They're just standing on like power runes and stuff. They have a healer? They don't have a healer. Oh, they have a mythic geared warrior. You guys see that helmet? That's mythic gear. It's mythic TOS gear. Gonna cook me something up for the next rip key. Black Temple TOS, normal and heroic. Oh, for the vote? Oh, you want to do all of them. You want to do normal TOS, Black Temple, and then heroic TOS? Not sure if we'll have that much time, but we can give it a shot. If we have extra time, we can try to go in there. Kill him? Kill who him? I'm a prot. I'm prot. They don't. Prot isn't that good for PvP anymore. Let's see. Ready? Yeah, I know. Look at that. I'm fighting another tank. That's just not gonna happen. Yeah, not gonna happen. Trying to beat another tank. A tank beating up a tank. If I would have focused at DK, maybe I would have gotten somewhere, but I should have probably thrown on my DPS trinkets. Now they're gonna be camping me. Let's see. And let's get out of here. Let's just go into the dungeon. We have a mythic plus to do. Oh man, if I still played arms. Yeah, but prot warriors not that good in PvP. In the beginning of Legion, they hadn't nerfed Ignore Pain that bad, but yeah, no, they don't. Prot warriors are no good in PvP right now. You serve as a distraction. Tank wars. Is someone out there? Is this guy out there fighting? No, he's in the Vindicar. We've just applied a hotfix. Oh, never mind. Just for hunters. I just saw that there was a hotfix for WoW, but it's a hunter hotfix. Alright, so this is going to be a lower Kara plus 11. But again, this week, teaming Quaking. Oh, I just realized my key is a Cathedral as well. That's, oh man. So we're waiting on one DPSer, and he's far away, and I don't think he cares on being here on time. Yeah, he's in the Vindicar. Not moving. Standing still. Come on, this guy needs to get over here. He needs to hurry up and get over here. Oh, and by the way, here is the straw poll so that you guys can vote on what's happening Friday, since it is Black Temple time walking. So if you guys want to do normal TOS first, go out there and grind out the gear, and then hop on over to Black Temple time walking, we can do that as well. And Wither Gym is up this week, and I haven't done my Wither Gym, so we can wait and go jump and try to kill Wither Gym as quickly as we can as well, to see who gets an Arcano Crystal. See which one of us gets a 955 Arcano Crystal. That'd be nice. That'd be best in slot. My level of difficulty on affixes this week, I would honestly say like a 3 or 4, probably a 4 out of 10. It's a little below average. Quaking is unavoidable. Teaming is unavoidable, but it also doesn't affect bosses. And Fortified is just going to make that teaming a little bit worse. So Quaking, you minimize it to 20% of your HP. And then you have teaming just means that you can't do huge pulls of the guys that hit really hard. So you can do like EOA, you can go crazy and pull a lot because those guys don't really hurt a lot. But yeah, there's a few dungeons that are probably going to be difficult, but overall, like normally you have affixes that affect everyone, right? Like Necrotic is going to affect trash and bosses. And then you can have something like Raging. Raging is going to affect trash a lot. Not necessarily, it won't really be doing much to bosses, but it'll affect trash a lot to the point where they'll kill you. The guy died. I think he died right outside. Yeah, the guy poured it in and died. So, yeah, bosses this week are only affected by one affix, making the difficulty a lot easier. You're going to get to catch your breath and catch a break during boss fights. So that's also, that lowers the difficulty. So it shouldn't be too bad. Have I done the Broken Shore World Boss yet? No, not this week. Broken Shore World Boss. Oh wait, yes I did, apparently. I was grinding out nether shards, so yeah, I did do that. It's the guy that was like over here somewhere, right? Over here on the right hand side. I think so. Alright. What's up, Jackson? How you doing, man? Doing alright today? This is our third key. Third key? Yeah, this is gonna be the third key. We've gotten one rip key to appease the gods, and one good key that we actually finished on time. I mean, 1 minute left on the timer, but we got it done. So, Fortified Week also means that these spirits are going to hit really hard with their debuffs that they put on you. So, when you do get that curse debuff, make sure that you pop some kind of magic mitigator ability, because that's going to hit really, really hard. So, right after that, I was ready for another stun, just so that they wouldn't debuff me again. You like installing the latest version of DBM because you know it'll nag other people? Is that why? Is that what it is? Alright, so let's get a pull going here. Since we do have teaming, there's going to be a lot of pennies on the ground, so I don't want to overwhelm them. Now, if the pat would have been right next to them, no big deal. I would have pulled the pat with them too, but since it's not, I mean, there it is. We got a good stun going. Although we did almost get 2 deaths there. Me and a monk. Alright, so the pat is coming back. We are going to be getting that pat. By the time these guys go down, the pat will be in position to actually pull. So there it is. So what I will do is pick these guys up and do a lot of damage. It's 6 of them. So it's a slightly larger pull, and we do have an usher here as well. So I do want to take him out because of that flashlight. So I want to avoid that quaking. We had a few of the pennies start to proc, but I don't think any of them actually went off. I think we got a good AoE stun going. These guys seem to know what they're doing a little bit more than some of the groups we've gotten today. So that's good. Hit very hard. Do the damaging things. Hit hard, kill things. Please, thanks. Here's the usher again. He is padding, but we'll pick him up. Hit the things. Kill the things. Loot the things. There it is. We'll just do a ton of damage. There's a flashlight, so we got to make sure to stay away from that. I'll charge back in to interrupt all those pennies that were starting to go off. Good luck getting a rip key with this one. Gotta go to class. Brittany, thank you for stopping by. I will be hitting you up later to see all those DS titles. Maybe I can help you sell a few of them faster. Yeah, hopefully you make it for the giveaway. We are doing the token giveaway today. But maybe selling that Xbox right after class. Nice. There you go. I can sell the rare pets. Nah, Federico, those are donated for giveaways. Anytime I go do like an old transmog run and stuff too, if I get a rare pet, just straight to the giveaways. It's difficult to find stuff to give away here on stream because I can't really give away like transmog gear. I can't. Like transmog gear requires a certain level. Even the mounts require a certain level, but I feel like mounts are account wide, so at least that helps. I know Mog is account wide too, but it's hard to be like, yeah, just hit 110. Transmog runs are going to be difficult as well, so there's only so many things that I can really realistically give away on stream. So I want to make sure those things that can be given away are given away. At level 72 on your warrior, soloed BC Karazhan somehow. Nice. That's actually pretty cool, Jaden. I haven't tried that. Maybe the do you have BOAs? Because I think at level 68 the BOAs become technically like Wrath of the Lich King items. So maybe that helps. Maybe it's just a big bump up in the right before the stat squish, or actually you're still in the stat squish at that level. So I'm not sure, but that's cool, man. I'm sure it wasn't the easiest thing to do either. Alright, so going to avoid these tornadoes as much as possible. It's not tyrannical, so shouldn't be the deadliest thing to take the cast, but it's still not something we want to do on purpose. Although some people are taking the tornadoes right now, which is not going to be good when they have to jump up. I can pop a spell reflect and survive it. Yeah, so 2 people went down because we didn't have enough tornadoes. So that's kind of what happens when you don't save enough of them. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. My Neltharian's Fury Battlecry combo was interrupted. Alright, this boss should go down hopefully before the next wondrous radiance is cast. It happens in 5 seconds, so hopefully before the cast goes off. Although we have enough tornadoes now, so we'll just jump into one. They did not go down right before, but there it is, 2% left. This will be a boss going down. There it is. Alright, so we'll get some battle reses. I'll wait for the battle reses and we can keep moving on. You remember when Kata came out, you had a mage sitting at 78. You leveled all your other tunes and fed the green to your 78, and it was the most swing you've ever had. Hey, that's not a bad idea. So I was also like thinking that it's cool to do like the Iron Man challenge, right? You don't get any help from anyone. You can only buy whites and grays. Can't do, what else is it, like, no, I don't know if there's any like professions or anything, but the Iron Man challenge sounds really fun on WoW, but I don't know, it's just doing let's plays just sounds like, I don't know, I don't know how I feel about just doing let's plays. I think it's content that I think it's time I could be spending on doing other content for you guys. How do you guys feel about stuff like the Iron Man challenge? If for you guys, in order to even enjoy it, would it have to be kind of like edited into highlight clips of that, or would it just be, no, I don't want to see that? Oh, clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that, just because I know I'm not crazy about just straight up let's plays. Just because straight up let's plays are just, they can just get monotonous. You can't be entertaining for 8 hours a day every day. It just gets monotonous and grindy. But the idea of an Iron Man challenge in all whites just does sound very interesting. You could do the Iron Man challenge no problem. You'd have to, I don't know if you can, Max. You probably would have to buy a new account because you're maxed out on the amount of characters you can make on your account already. Alright, I gotta throw my stun in there, and I have to do it via charge now, since that's the way I kind of spec things out now. I did take an extra. Alright, so I don't have any more stuns. I should be okay though. A few of the people went down. We didn't have enough stuns, but there it is. Uh-oh. Alright. That kind of hurt. Please don't. Let's Plays are just boring. I agree, Christian. Okay. Yeah, I find just straight up Let's Plays to be very boring. I'm not sure why people just upload straight up gameplay. Just a little bit of editing would go a long way. Oh man, I got destroyed. Yep. I got completely destroyed there. Combat log. Oh, somebody, the philanthropist, hit me for 3.3 million. Alright, now we know. Now we know that the philanthropist hits for 3.3 million. You guys saw that instant one-shot, right? That's insane. So I have to pop last stand before I even start pulling that. That's... wow, okay. Still have character spots that aren't 110. Are you sure, Matt? I feel like your account's just topped off. All you have to do was keep your ignore pain up, and that was pretty much it. Oh, okay. You had some wrath gear. Okay. Yeah, ignore pain is OP at lower levels. It's insane at lower levels. Oh no, the group is starting to fight. Oh man, okay. Yeah, the group is starting to fight with themselves. One of the guys told someone else to eat, and the guy didn't do it, and he said, "Oh, you're one of those that doesn't eat." Rip. And they started cursing at each other too. That's cool. That's cool. Yelling at each other because they don't eat. Some spots. Rip key. This is starting to look like a rip key. Once people start fighting, I think fighting is worse for keys. This philanthropist right here. I think fighting is worse for keys than even like affixes are. I think especially now that keystones don't deplete, there is absolutely no guilt on anyone's behalf, like at all. People just kind of leave keys, and it's like, well, I don't care. They can just they can get their keystone back. It's just gonna be one level lower. Jeez, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's 4.6 million damage, just back to back. Alright, they're still fighting with each other, so this might be a rip key. Radu, how you doing, man? I'm doing alright. We're going through a rip key right now. How are you doing? There it is. People left. And of course it was the two people cursing at each other. Alright. There's another rip key. HP is 0. Yeah, I just got deleted by that mob the first time we pulled it. On my level 18 warrior trying to get to 40. Must have Garn Night Howl. Yeah, nerds won the giveaway for the mount, and it kind of sucks because the mount still requires level 40. Alright, let's repair. Let's jump into another rip key. Neltharion's Lair is one I do want to do this week. Let's see, plus 17. Alright, we're... oh man, plus 17 with pelters. He said 935 plus. I'm at 937 equipped. All these other ones have tanks, so can't really jump into those. Let's see, is there anyone kind of mislabeled? Nope. Alright, let's see what else we can find in here that'll be interesting. First warrior tank streaming. Not a lot of people are playing warrior tanks anymore, man. We're not as strong as some of the other tanks. Cathedral, we already did a Cathedral, to be completely honest with you. Upper Kara shouldn't be too bad this week. There isn't any trash in there that I'm super scared of. So Vault has some difficult trash right in the beginning. So maybe a Vault might be okay if we find a key that's at least hitting that +10 marker. You guys said Darkheart Thicket, not Blackroot Hold. Darkheart Thicket has the guys that are going to be bouncing around everywhere. The complete rip. +17. I mean, we'll try it now. We got declined. The highest I've done is a +17. +14 Blackroot Hold. I mean, we can try a Blackroot Hold as well. +15 Darkheart Thicket and +14 Blackroot Hold. I'd much rather get that Eltharion's Fury in. I mean, Eltharion's Lair in. But if we can't, then we can do those. I mean, we're gonna have the Spider Stairway. That's gonna be difficult in one of them. The other one's gonna have the mobs that jump around everywhere and the bears. Those are not gonna be fun. Blackroot Hold. All right, we got until Blackroot Hold. So with the Blackroot Hold, we are gonna have the Spider Stairway. It's a +14 too. So Spider Stairway, and what else? Arrow barrages if you don't get out of them in time. If any of the melee get hit by Bone Breaking Strike, that might be very deadly as well. And oh no, the Vampire Stairway is gonna, the Bat Stairway with Bat Frenzy or Fell Frenzy, whatever it is. That's gonna be terrible. New weekly affix, Group Dissension. Yep. That's definitely one of them. That's definitely one of them. Do I have some stat weights which you can use? Are you a prot warrior, Stefan? You're trying to level up your warrior as well. You were wondering if I have some stat weights, pawn strings. I don't have any pawn strings because you cannot properly simulate a tank right now, like any tank. Doesn't matter what kind of tank you are. What I can do for you, Stefan, is point you in the direction of the warrior Discord. They have very good information there. I can also tell you kind of what you should be aiming for in general. Is that something that you would like? Coins kill count too. Those coins were hitting ridiculous. How many legendaries do I have on this guy? Let me take a look at the legendaries. I don't have Pridas. I don't have Thunder God's Vigor. And that's it. I have all the other ones. So I have 11 legendaries on this guy. I don't have them all yet. Still don't have a Pridas or that waste. So we'll see when we get them. The belt would probably be a better one to get faster if I could, rather than Pridas, but not too bad. Not missing out on my best combos. If we have the same Mythic Plus system next expansion, what new affix would I think is a good one? I think they should get rid of Explosive. Explosive is just like, how fast can you spam tab target, and how fast can you get the right tab target and then hit it with a single target ability. So I hope Explosive goes away. Stefan, thank you for subscribing, man. Do you need any help with like general things with Prot Warriors? I can completely help you out. I can point you in the right direction for additional information. And as far as new affixes, I don't know. They could do some interesting affixes if tanks were a little bit more balanced. I think it would be interesting if they did like an affix where everything in this dungeon today is physical damage. Even if they cast a fireball at you, it's physical damage. So that day you would go, alright, or so that week you would go, okay, I need to stack plus armor, maybe some mastery depending on your class, maybe just some straight up versatility. I think changing how you take damage would be interesting. There could also be, think of some of like the challenges that you do in the raids. There could be an affix that could spawn like a kind of like a ghost or another version of you that spawns a little bit further away from you and is tethered to you and slowly starts walking towards you. And if you don't kill it in time, then it explodes. It's a big bomb, but it's easier to target. It's an actual like figure walking towards you very slowly, so you can kite it, or you can just straight up DPS it. Other people would have to work on nuking it, but that's another one that I think would be interesting, and I know that's kind of done in a certain way. New affix's next X-Pack will be tank prot. Randomly throughout the dungeon, the tank will be ported out. Oh, okay, I see that. Tank port. I thought you meant prot. Tank port. The tank will be ported out of the instance if the DPS pulls without a misdirect. Doppelganger affix. Yeah, that might be cool. Affix fear mobs run away. Tim, that's actually a good one. So yeah, after like if they're below maybe like 10%, they'll start being scared of you. Oh man, alright, so this guy's disbanding. He said DPS doesn't want to join, so not happening. Let's go back in there, try to find a group. That was going to be a plus 14, but I guess he couldn't find a single DPSer that wanted to join. There it is, Dark Heart Ticket. I'm already here. I'm already here. Come on. Come on, you should hire me, man, because I'll make the company better and stuff. Here's the 13. Maybe I'll get into that one instead. The 17, oh thanks, like you're still looking for people. It's gonna take a while to form. He's for sure investigating people on either RAIDER IO or WoW Progress. Black Root Cold 10. Oh, alright, Dark Heart Thicket, plus 13. We're already here. We're gonna get the that jump around everywhere trying to one-shot people. But that fear mechanic would actually be really good, Tim. You'd have to save your stuns for the end, stuns and snares for that last little percentage. That'd be good. An affix for targeting tanks that would, depending on the trash kill, the tanks will get a % increase per trash kill during the dungeon. How about polarize? 2 positive, 2 negative, 1 neutral. Opposite charges do damage, same buff. Oh yeah, that would be difficult though. Just because some dungeons don't lend themselves to having perfect positioning. Some dungeons you have to like in this dungeon. Can you imagine having to deal with polarities while there's 2 arrow barrages going down on the ground and 1 bone breaking strike happening at the same time? There's not that much ground to run in, but I mean, it would be a difficult one. That's for sure, Heath. On your 103 warrior, you have the heroic 25-man ICC set for Death Knights. Nice. Stealth at 5%. That stealth would be annoying as well. For example, on your druid tank, you go armor, of course, item level, versatility, yes. So Stefan, for Prout warriors, item levels are, if anything is above 10 item levels, equip it. Yeah, so I'll send you the invite right now. Let me launch my Discord. So if something is above 10 item levels, the amount of armor and stamina and strength you get from it is going to be better, because our Ignore Pain uses strength as well. So even strength increases are going to be good. But the biggest thing you want to aim for, Stefan, is you want to try to get between 35 and 40% haste. Haste is your #1 stat priority, always. So you see my haste is 39%. I'm just about there. So you see here, like, this has haste gems, this has haste, this has haste. Like, I try to get everything with haste. Haste is your #1 priority. This has haste. Like, my rings both have a lot of haste. My enchants are haste. So haste is the best stat you can get, followed by mastery. So haste and mastery. Versatility is a little bit worse than mastery, but it's not bad. So haste, mastery, versatility, and then crit does not matter to you. So if it has crit, that might as well not exist. It's just it's kind of useless. It's a little bit of parry, but it's not really going to do much for you. Let me get you the invite for this as well. Where is it? Here it is. And Stefan, this is the tanking Discord. So if you click there, go to protection and go up on top to the pinned messages, they start doing breakdowns of like tier set bonuses, weapons. There's a lot of Netherlight Crucible stuff being talked about right now. yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of weak auras there as well. But also, like on my channel, I also do weak auras for Prout Warriors. I have a lot of weak auras. So if you see here, I have like Shield Slam, Devastator. I have a lot of these weak auras, like cooldown timers, all sorts of nonsense. So if you want to take a look at that, you can as well. But Haste, Mastery. Jackson, thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can come back in time for the WoW token giveaway if you do want a chance to win that WoW token. But yeah, Haste, Mastery, Versatility. But Haste is the most important. You want to get that up to almost as close to 40% as you can. At this point, if I eat buff food, I'm at 40%. So it's not bad. But yeah, Haste, Mastery, Versatility. And you can go in there and kind of analyze things. Your tier set bonus is very, very good. Also, Stefan, depending on what legendaries you have, this is your best legendary. Like, there's no question about it. This wrist is your best legendary. After the wrist, the best legendary are your hands, legendary hands. And if you don't have legendary bracers and hands, the one that's next is going to be your belt. So your legendary belt is also very important. And after that, it'll just be the ring. The ring will be good as well. Yeah, no. Stefan, I have a lot of, like, if you look at my channel, if you go to my channel, go to videos and type in warrior, you'll see the warrior weak auras, you'll see my rotation guides, my priority guides. So if you type in warrior, you can take in the information one video at a time. I go through things very slowly, but each video is maybe like 3 to 5 minutes, so it's not an overwhelming amount of information. But if you go through my channel and type in warrior, you can find a lot of the things that you are going, a lot of the information you're going to need. And the Discord a lot of times has a lot of written up information that is, it's I don't know if you're a native English speaker, but if you're not like a native English speaker, it's a lot of reading to do, and it can get very boring as well if you're not used to reading like that. Like I like that analysis, but it's a lot of reading and a lot of things that might not be completely. Is this the new Elic? It is. Yeah, a lot of things that might not be clear just from reading it. So this is a +13 Dark Heart Thicket. Let's give it a shot. We do have that stun when we first jump in. So hopefully we get some of these Night Claws down as quickly as possible. That mage just got hit twice. He's almost down. Go to weak auras. Yeah, I also have the weak aura strings on here as well that I use. If you look up weak auras on my channel, you'll find them. I do make most of my weak auras. The one weak aura I have not made myself is the small one down here that has the ignore pain size. Yeah, so that one for sure I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know how to make it. Do I have any recommendations for how to get up to speed with learning Mythic Plus mechanics? The easiest way, and this is gonna sound, you know, terrible, but the easiest way is to jump into it, but you can jump into it slowly. So you don't need to jump into and do a +10 as soon as the week starts. What I'm talking about is jump into a +2 first. Do the first affix. So the first affix this week is teaming. So it just spawns more ads, more stuff out there. Hopefully we don't get these other guys in the back. We did. Okay, so this is gonna be a wipe, just because I don't think I can kill these guys. They're standing on all this nonsense. Yeah, that's too much trash. So teaming is going to be your first thing this week, so just jump into a +2, get comfortable with teaming. Then jump into a +7. Oh god, we're going to wipe again. This is the kind of pulls I hate, when it's just not a clean wipe and we just keep slowly trickling back in. That's what this leads to. Just at this point, just do a clean wipe, reset the slate. Alright, there it is. It'll reset. Cool. And I jumped out. Alright, trying to avoid quaking. You can speak much more better than you write. Oh, okay. But yeah, the quickest way to learn mechanics is that way. I've done a few breakdowns of the Mythic Plus affixes that aren't straightforward. So if you look up M plus help on my channel, I explain stuff like explosive and bursting, I believe, raging. There's a few that are not like as straightforward to counsel. No, I'm sorry. I read the guy's realm. There's a few that are a little bit more difficult to kind of counter and to play against, and I kind of do a breakdown individually of those affixes. But every week I also try to do a breakdown analysis of every week of like what you should really be looking out for because of the affixes. But absolutely the best way to get into it is to slowly get into it. Do a +2. If you do anything between a +2 and a +6, you only get 1 affix. Once you start going into a +7, you get 2, and then a +10 is 3. But the +10 affix isn't even like an affix that you need to know more about. It's the +10 affix is either trash has more HP and does more damage, or boss has more HP, does more damage. So if you're doing +7s, you're gonna get used to all of the affixes except for basically more HP, more damage. So if you can handle doing any +7, kind of doing those every week is going to be your best bet. Yeah, definitely try jumping into just +2s. It depends on what your gear is. So Mr. Hand Banana, if you go over to Argus and you get gear that's equal to like 880, which isn't too difficult to get. I geared out my DK last week, so it's not that bad. If you get up to item level 880, you should be fine with being able to tank a +2. You should be more than good with being able to tank a +2. So get in there and try to do a +2. You should be over gearing it, so you can make a lot of mistakes and still get things done. So don't be worried about making 1 or 2 mistakes. Pull only 1 bear at a time. The thing is, the affixes this week aren't that terrible, so I didn't think I was pulling them back, but not everybody repositioned themselves, so we had a body pull. Didn't think we were gonna get that body pull. I moved the bears back, really far back, but not everybody moved back. These guys are in a weird position as well, because they'll pull with this right now. On your warrior, you macro ignore pain to shield slam. Okay. Yeah, if you're not spam clicking buttons, that's gonna work well for you. Unfortunately, since I run Devastator, I want to hit those shield slam procs as soon as they happen. So I'm actually actively spamming shield slam when I don't have anything else to do. So if I already use my thunderclap, I already used my revenge, I already used my ignore pain, I'm spamming shield slam, so that macro wouldn't work for me. The one thing I have macroed kind of together is Battlecry and Eltharian's Fury in the same one, so that I can do massive like AoE aggro and just pick up everything. Alright, so we will wait for the res and then jump straight into the bears. The community hates macroing just because of that, Tim. So like, if you run Devastator, the most efficient way of running Devastator, because we become lazy WoW players, so the best way to use Devastator, and the correct way of using Devastator, or Devastator, is to, there it is, the last guy got here. I was waiting for that last guy. So the best way to use Devastator is to not have any of your procs of shield slam sit for more than 1 global cooldown. So since you don't want that to happen, you actively want to be hitting that shield slam button in case you get a proc immediately. So the less time your shield slam sits being used, the better. So every time you run a macro, you kind of you automate certain things, and you're using things you shouldn't. So when you automate your shield slam and your ignore pain, if you're constantly hitting that for shield slam procs, you're also going to be overusing ignore pain. you're going to be rage starving yourself. So most macros don't allow you to control your tune at optimal ability. That being said, I don't think there's very many people in this world that play at optimal ability. Even someone as good as, let's say, Sko is not going to play perfect all the time. It's just not going to happen. So when we talk about people getting upset at macros, there are some macros that are more harmful than others, and the ones that kind of leave you rage starved are probably going to be a little bit worse. But it's mostly just because you won't be able to have the flexibility of playing however the situation demands. So let's say you're on a boss and all you need to do is shield slam, but you only have 20 rage. You need to use a shield slam and like shield block. You have to realize that you're using this macro and use a shield block first, and then use your shield slam ignore pain macro, or else you won't have any extra rage for shield block. Your ignore pain is going to eat it all up. So there's a few situations where it can just prove to be detrimental. It's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest, but yeah, if we're talking about you need to play your character exactly right. Oh man, this is a wipe. This is a wipe. You guys saw that mage? That mage blinked past all these guys and pulled everything. Alright. And then we're getting these mushrooms. These lovely, lovely mushrooms here. All these dryads are just not going to be fun. Yeah, and, man, this is so much trash. And this trash is just so sturdy and hard to kill. It's like they keep healing themselves. They keep going down. We're not even killing the keepers right now. Like, the keepers are the big deal. My healer's down. So, yeah, this is going to be a wipe for sure. There it is. Alright. I don't want to trickle back in there. Just wipe it out. Why am I in combat? Don't do this to me. Alright, there it is. Yeah, let's not do that. What's up, Katie? You macro heroic throw onto your charge for when you're leveling? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. If you're far enough for a charge, you're probably far enough for heroic throw. Wouldn't that macro potentially be inefficient with rage? Yeah, the shield slam ignore pain macro, yes. And that's why you probably get some pushback of the community telling you that that macro is terrible and not to use it because of the inefficiencies, especially if you're running something like Vengeance. You want to be Vengeance weaving as much as possible. It's not always completely possible, and you shouldn't Vengeance weave. You shouldn't stick to Vengeance weaving 100% of the time. Sometimes it's better to do a full unvengeance ignore pain at that moment rather than trying to squeeze in those two globals. So yeah, that's the reason why that macro in particular, Tim. Use Devastator as well, so you're spamming it. Yeah, it's just the inefficiency with the ignore pain. So we can get a poly here on the Dryad and ignore this pack. We would actually need to get 2 CCs, but alright. They don't want to CC, they just want to get this stuff down. But if I were, ideally we would CC this because of the Dryads, and because we didn't have focus damage, I'm already a little hesitant about this pull. I would want the keepers to go down first, but that's not going to happen. The keeper is going down a lot faster, but it's still just a lot of cleaving, a lot of padding the meters. Katie's here. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband. Macro healing, yeah. What's with mages today? I don't know, man. The mages aren't a good one. The mages are either pulling trash for me, or they're just. See, this guy is just AFK in a corner here. This Death Knight, he took a mushroom to the face. Now he's gonna take these spikes to the face. Like this DK is just not doing anything. Oh, there it is. He stepped in now. All right, he's back from the den. Home from walking the dogs. Is nice one proc warrior you have spell reflect? What do you mean? It's nice when you have a proc warrior to use spell reflect? Yeah. Definitely using spell reflect is one of those things that I really enjoy. That's, to me, the two things that really make my prot warrior are charging and spell reflect. That's what does it for me. Mages love to live on the edge. They like wiping groups on Mythic pluses, man. No, I'm not gonna pull that right now. Nope, no thank you. That big group over there with 2 dryads, 2 keepers, and what is that? 4 of the plants? No, not gonna happen. Alright, here we go. So let's take this group out first. Hopefully the Dryad moves this way, so I'll taunt the Dryad. Hopefully they jump back away from me. There it is. Perfect. So I want the Dryad to kind of be positioned away from the Keepers. I don't want any potential at a ninja pool. But yeah, Tim, if the macro works out for you, the Ignore Pain Shield Slam, then you know there's not much more conversation about it. I don't have too many macros. I used to have a few more in previous expansions, but that's because there was just so many abilities. With the ability pruning that happened, there's just not that much that needs to be macroed. Yeah, the biggest macro I have right now is, or the only macro I actively use, is Battle Cry and Neltharion's Fury, and that's just to do very good AoE damage to kind of pick things up. It's useful on skittish weeks like last week. It's useful when there's brand new mobs spawning, and they're running to people, so I get a little bit of range. I get a little bit of a frontal cone in front of me where I can just kind of pick things running by. And if there's more than like 4 mobs, it actually does really good damage. Compared with Druid Tank, it take big KO in the face. Oh man, but bear tanks don't die to anything. Bear tanks solo kill Mythic Gul'dan when it's still on progress. It's insane what a bear tank can do. Throw that stun out on these blossoms. We did have our healer die halfway through that, but he ran back, got back here in time. We have 13 minutes left and 3 bosses left. This is gonna be a rip key. Yeah, there it is. Max is calling the rip key. Oh man, that's no good. We've just had, look at this. It was the mage body pulling again. Or no, that wasn't the mage body pulling. That was the warrior, actually. I'm sorry. I just saw fire and I was like, oh no, look at that. That was a mage. Look at that ignite. Ignite on. Oh man, look at all this stuff. Why? Why? Oh man. I try not to get too frustrated with people, but this mage is pushing it, man. This mage is just pushing his luck. Alright, let's get that AoE stun in there. Interrupt those cast times. We're gonna get that Tormenting Eye again. No, we got a Shockwave. Alright. We're doing alright. Oh, jeez, it's just so much damage. Alright, I don't want to be in there. Let's get that AoE stun. I saw one of the Tormenting Eyes being cast. Okay, we survived. I only have to pop 2 cooldowns to survive that. That's normal for a trash pool. Okay. Well, we're speeding up the run somehow. Alright, let's jump in there. Our healer's up to full. Rib key for rib key for you. Rib key for you. Check under your seats. There's another rib key underneath your seats. Can't even have a fancy transmog. Oh, bear transmogs are boring. I'm not crazy about tanking on a bear, and I think that's honestly part of it. I think that the 2 biggest parts of it about being a bear or being a kitty, even just a feral DPS, is the fact that you're always just a bear. You don't see any armor upgrades, and it's also because you just like slowly paw at things. there's something inherently like cool about your warrior that shield slams your target. Like, look at the shield. Look at that. Like, that's gratifying, and I don't understand why it's such a big deal if the other one is a much better tank. But like, slowly pawing at things, not seeing your upgrades ever, not being able to change how you look, it just doesn't do it for me. It's not for me. That calling is not for me. Bear tanks are boring. They're also like at such a high level. It's insane how good they are. It's insane that they can just be like, yeah, let me just take Fell Claws, let me take some Armageddon. What's that? I have like 2 Fell Claws up. That's fine. I can still take an Armageddon. Like, what? What are you? You're supposed to just blow up with that. What are you talking about? Oh no. All right, so let's pick these guys up. Alright, there's the Blood Assault. Definitely. Oh man, I was gonna say I want to move out of that. I thought it was going the other direction. So let me move this guy out and over here so the Blood Assault doesn't just hit people anymore. Oh, the Blood Assault got interrupted by my charge. There it is. Let's make sure we stay away from that. Oh, it can aim any direction. I honestly always thought that it was the same direction it was facing. So there that is, and let's interrupt these guys. Let's stun them real quick for just a quick little second, and then take them down. Take them down. Yeah, Warrior's the most visceral of all the tanks. I think DKs are up there too. DKs also happen to be flavor of the month, but tanking with a giant two-hander I think is cool too. Monks are pretty cool, because they're over there rolling around, slapping people in the face with beer kegs. But I think in terms of just hitting things and it seeming like it does a lot of damage, I think Blood DKs and Prot Warriors are both up there. Slapping things in the face with the shield and using that giant two-hander definitely helps. Why am I dying? Not sure why I was dying. I was dying almost like if those mobs had Sanguine. That's weird. It's really weird. Alright, we'll move on. Let's keep pulling this trash. Playing the warrior, you just want to scream. You're just enraged the entire time. And everyone's like, what's going on with you? Are you okay? Do you want to see a therapist? Alright. So we'll get these guys down as well. Oh no, that warrior just jumped in there like crazy. Can't do that. And let's stun him. Alright. No Blood Bolt for you. And let's stun him. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, they got it off. Alright, never mind. The guy that I was trying to stun died. You can see your upgrades in the damage. In the amount of damage you do. Oh, for the druids? Yeah, you can see the upgrades in meters, but and I know that nowadays you have like the different bear forms and stuff that really do help out. But yeah, before it was always that. I want to let this guy go away. You do that on your paladin as well. Prop Pally. The sound effects are really satisfying on a warrior. That DK is AFK again? Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. I was gonna say he's gonna trigger something. You love using the werebear skin and just feeling so powerful. I'll give you that. I do enjoy that werebear skin. I know Brittany hates it and thinks it's the worst thing on the planet, but I do think that's a cool skin for sure. I wish they would add a little bit more of that, some more forms or something like that. Let's charge back in. At least we didn't get any ads. That's good. That's good that we didn't get any ads. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here for there it is. That breath, I want to throw it off in the corner so nobody gets hit by it. We're gonna have another breath, so I'm gonna stand as close to this as possible. Nobody's gonna be standing over here. There's a downdraft. I might have to use both my charges for this one. I thought the second breath was going to hit me first. Oh, we got some ads. That breath was not properly placed. That was a bad placement, tank. Alright, I do want to get more victory rushes. Okay, never mind. We made it. We made it. We made it. Donks crack screaming, fantastic. So the other day, it was my first Mythic Plus dungeon on my Blood DK. I was doing a I want to say +4, and my gear was probably at about 880. Look, that mage wants to pull again. Nobody's here. Nobody's here, guy. What are you doing? So my Blood DK was at 880. Everybody died on the first Horn of Valor on Himdall, and I managed to get Himdall down with nobody else alive in the group on a +4 with like 880 gear. That felt really good. And everybody was like, CDKs are OP, and I was like, I don't know. I need to keep trying it. I know that they're really good right now, so maybe they are just really OP. You like tanking on your Pally and your DK? Blood DK here, love playing it. Yeah, Blood DKs are in a very good place right now. So our healer did so. I think our warrior got rezzed and then jumped and died from fall damage, because he died and went all the way back. Added another death counter. We have 4 minutes to get Xavius down, or the Shade of Xavius, but we have 4 minutes. Not exactly sure if we'll be able to be completely honest with you. There's a lot of trash from here to there that hits very, very hard. Like these imps. These imps are destroying me. What I'll do is I'll swap out some of my gear so that I can have, let's see, Maiden Soak, and let me switch this to that. So I'll have 2 charges of Spell Reflect, and I'll have some Soaking Trinkets. So that'll be good. That'll be good for this run. So when I see those fire bolts coming out, I'll start popping that Spell Reflect. So I use that on the other charge there. I should be getting another charge very soon. Alright, we're good, we're good. I don't think I need to do it anymore. Nope, we're okay now, we're okay. But I do have absorb trinkets. This was the gear set I was using for Solar Soaking Maiden. Rip Key, I don't know, Federico, we're gonna try it, man. There was a lot of ninja pulls and a lot of unnecessary deaths. That's the one thing I'll say about this run. A lot of unnecessary pulling that led to unnecessary deaths. The wipes in the beginning with the bad placement of not seeing the paths and stuff like that. It's just a lot of stuff that could have been avoided. I don't know why that didn't trigger before. Alright. We all ready to go? We can invis. They're asking if we want to invis. I have an invis potion. And we can, it would help us out. Alright, if our healer has invis, then we're good. If our healer does not have invis, then we're not. Alright, we're invis. Okay, so that leaves us with 1 minute and 20 seconds. Man, we don't have... Unless we have drums. If we have drums, we might be okay, but... Otherwise, yeah, we don't have anything for that. So let's try it. 1 minute. I'll leave the timer up. It makes the UI a little bit more cluttered. But I'll leave the UI up so we can see the timer. I'm getting that feat of the week, so hopefully I can increase my DPS a little by making that Archimon trinket kind of bounce back the damage. Alright, we have 40 seconds left. We have to push this. We have to push this. I'm not sure if you guys are praying for a rip key or not, but I hope we get this. I hope we get this right as soon as it's going to expire. Come on, come on. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Alright, our healer went down, got B-res. 12 seconds left. Really? This is what we have? 5, 4, 3. I pop my battle cry. No. Rip key. That was a race against time. That was a race against time. That was... What was it? 2 seconds over? 3 seconds over? I think it was 3 seconds over. 6 seconds over. Alright. Alright, that was a rip key to the gods. What did we get here? Nope. You like using trinkets? Oh, you like the unused trinkets, yeah. The werebear skin looks exactly like a null mob in EverQuest. Oh man, alright, let's get out of here. Rip key, oh man, it was so close. You guys prayed for the rip key and you got it. With the DPS trinkets, I could have gotten it. To be fair, yes, I should have equipped some DPS trinkets. Alright, let me equip my normal set. I used that set, it has more absorbs, so I was able to use it on like the trash and not go down. Guarantee that I wouldn't go down, and we'll sell this as well. Nobody wanted it in the group, so sell it. Alright, let's get, we're coming up to the last hour of the live stream, so let's do some heroic TOS. So fresh, no tanks, no, let's do a fresh run, come on. That Sisters, I really want to do Demonic Inquisition to try to get a better helmet. That's really what I want. A better helmet and better pants for Mistress. I'm sorry, Katie. You have a 915 Arcano Crystal? You get all the luck. Heroic TOS Maiden. No, is this one? That one's not fresh either. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to find a fresh run. We can also jump into a run that's at Mistress, just because I do need those pants as well. $915 Arcano Crystal, so OP. So OP. It's up right now too. Wither Gym is up right now. Well, let's see how the vote is going. Let's see what you guys are wanting to do as well. Let's see. So far, you guys want to do normal TOS, Black Temple, and Wither Gym. Okay. Also, if you guys have not... Oh no, that's the wrong link. That is a wrong link. I thought I just had it on copy paste. Okay. If you guys have not voted, here's the vote for what will happen this Friday. This Friday. So if you guys want to join us next Friday, vote on what you guys want to happen. I know there's a lot of people that just want that TOS gear. There's also the chance of doing heroic, and we can also just do Black Temple and do Wither Gym as well. And the loot wasn't even an upgrade. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Fresh AOTC, no, I need either a Mistress or a fresh run. AOTC only. Oh, okay, here we go. This is going to be a fresh run. Hopefully we get into that. He doesn't have a second tank, so hopefully we get into that. If not, Yeah, it doesn't look like luck is on our side. There it is. Nice. Let's head on over. Two pieces of loot from Heroic Inquisition, no upgrades. What are you waiting for on an upgrade at this point? I'm waiting for a better Warforged, but then again, so this one has a socket in it, right? 915, a socket, which allows me to get up to 200 haste, but I just buy the 150s. If I was doing like Mythic progression, for sure, 200s, but get the 150s. But then like I got this one, 920, but since it doesn't have a socket, the amount of armor and strength I gain from it is so small. I'd much rather keep an extra, well, minus 12 haste. So I'd much rather keep an extra 138 haste than equipping this 920. So sometimes the socket can be a little bit better as well. This is the perfect example of that. A socket being worth 5 item levels. You have the normal set hood, but you want the heroic set hood. Okay, I get it. Yeah, trying to get all your upgrades to... So this one's 915 with a socket, but this one's just normal. I have not been able to upgrade this from Mistress. Just haven't been able to. And I have a few coins this week. I think I have 3 coins left. I think 3, maybe 4. So I want to use them either on the helmet or the pants, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. What's up, STL? On a phone. Being on a phone, is it the same theme song as being on a boat? How many coins do I have? I have 4 coins. So 4 coins. Should be able to get it. Should be able to get 1 upgrade this week, right? 4 coins? 4 coins should be enough for 1 upgrade? I hope so. 915 Cradle of Anguish. Nice. Would that make you a phony? 100%. That's what it does. Being on a phone makes you a phony. At this point, also, a lot of people use Reliquary of the Damned to solo soak. Oh, so let me go over that. So, when you start progressing into Mythic, for Mythic Maiden, there's a lot of movement in Mythic, so it's better for the tanks to solo soak. So I was looking up Protection Warriors that solo soak, and it requires specific things, but you can absolutely do it. So let me equip this and show you guys. You need to have Legendary Pants for Spell Reflect, and then you need 2 Absorb Trinkets. Now, Archimonde's Hatred Reborn is one of the better ones, so those should be, your 2 legendaries should be the Pants and the Trinket. But you do need two of these Absorption Trinkets, preferably. If you don't have them, then you have to have at least 1. The other one I have is a 910 Infernal Contract, so this also absorbs up to 4.7 mil. So I have these 2 trinkets that absorb a few million. In order to survive 1 Maiden Hammer, you need to pop Spell Reflect, Demoralizing Shout, 1 of your absorption trinkets, and then also be casting Neltharion's Fury to crit block as soon as it lands. So in order, you actually... In order, you need to do things a certain way. So Demoralizing Shout is the one that lasts the longest, so you do Demoralizing Shout first, then you pop your Absorption Trinket, then you pop Spell Reflect, and then Neltharion's Fury. Also, before any of these cast times go out, you should have some Ignore Pain. So if you have to use your Berserker Rage for Ignore Pain, use it. So it's a lot of like, it's this weird muscle memory that I don't have set in stone yet. So I was able to solo, so I tried 2 hammers solo soaked yesterday. I was able to do 1, and the other one I forgot to do Neltharion's Fury. It's 4 things you need to do. I did 3 out of the 4, and I got overkilled. So you need to do all 4 in order to not die. I'm doing TOS. I jumped into a heroic group right now. Yeah, that's the group right now, Christian. This isn't the one that I'm necessarily doing with viewers. If you guys want to try to get in here, you absolutely can. But Friday is the group that I start myself. Friday is the group that I start myself, and I curate. I make sure you guys are in here, kind of lead things through. But Wednesday I normally do I try to do at least 5 keys. I think we got 5 done today, right? Oh, we did 4 today. Did we? Oh no, we did 5. These are 3 that I did today. And we did 2 rip keys. Karazhan and... No, we did 4 today. Yeah, so for the last hour of the stream, I want to jump into TOS. Vary the content up a little bit. Gonna miss the giveaway. You have to be heading to bed. Alright, Christian. Sorry you'll miss the giveaway, but rest is needed, man. You have a good one. I'll see you on Friday, and we can run normal TOS, and depending on what the vote goes for, maybe some heroic, maybe some black temple. It depends. Alright, so we should have enough people here to start doing some good pulls when people start trickling in. So we'll do DI, and hopefully we can clear to Mistress as well in a very good amount of time. So if we can clear that in a reasonable amount of time, then we can use our rolls for that. I also, what did I get from my weekly? I got this 940 from my weekly. It has more haste than my current, but it gets rid of all the mastery, throws in crit, so I think I'm going to keep the ones I have on right now. I'm not starving for haste right now since I'm sitting at 39%, but I don't want to vendor these yet, just in case I do have to equip other gear and my haste does drop down a lot. Like, how's my haste when I throw on the soaking gear? 34, which is actually still really good. At this point, my tank is pretty well optimized. Alright, we can start clearing trash. Hopefully some people walk up with me, and we can start clearing some of this trash. Also, because we did the Mythic keys today, I think I unlocked my my artifact appearance for the whole Mage Tower thing. I think so. I think it's 10 dungeons. Last week I did, I want to say 4 successful ones. This week I did 3, and I think I did one more off camera for the This Week in Mythic Plus filming both weeks. So I think it should be good. Should be 10. We'll see. I do need to go check up on that. I do like that recolor of doing the dungeons. Also the RBG one. The Kill Jaden one makes it blue. It's okay. What's up, LG? How you doing, man? You're in time. You're in time. The giveaway still hasn't happened, so you're still on time. Yeah, I'll go check on my artifact weapon skins after this to see if I got it. I believe so. It's got to be 10 different dungeons. I think so. And I'm pretty sure 10 successful ones, right? We get a few rib keys. We get a few rib keys, but it should be 10 successful ones. Hey Max, are you still there? Not sure if Max is just listening while curating chat. Alright, so that's a trash clear. Maybe someone already asked that, but what level is your DK now? Scott, my DK is level 110. And this past week, I managed to gear him up enough to do all of TOS LFR. And Max actually healed me through all of the LFR. So my DK is now item level 900. I only have 1 legendary. So I'm still gearing up. I need to get my 2nd legendary. I'm trying to target that 2nd legendary by buying the Argonite crystals, and I'm trying to get used to tanking a little bit more on my blood DK. So last week was bursting skittish, and I did a +7 on him. So +7 is not bad for a fresh new tune. I was taking spikes of damage at certain points, so I still need to learn how to tank a little bit better on him. But definitely getting used to him. For week 1, doing a +7 on a week like last week, on a very average week, is not too bad. So getting up there. I'll do LFR again later on and try to get more of my tier set. And I need to also do all my weak auras. So that's one thing that I'm lagging behind on. There's a few times where I need to look at like my unit frame up here to see my runic power, to see my runes. I need to get my weak aura set up for like Blood Boil. The tier set bonus has that Blood Boil proc as well. That's very good to try to keep up 100% of the time, and you can if you manage it correctly. Yeah, I need to create my weak auras. So that there's a few things. We need a warlock? Yes, we do. Heather, where are you? You need to be in here. Summoning people, handing out cookies. DKs are much spikier than a warrior, or just about anything else. DKs are spiky, but you can counter that spikiness. So they're spikier than warriors because we have ignore pain and we have blocking. But if you maintain bone shield up, and if you know you're going to be taking spiky damage, what I've started seeing is that you also have to rune tap. So if you rune tap right before you get that big spike damage, it's not that bad. And then you also have a few other things. So even if you're just taking pure physical damage, you can pop anti-magic shell. And I currently, I don't know if my talent build is completely messed up, to be honest. I haven't really looked into it too much. But I have that talent build that gives me an actual bubble on my anti-magic shell as well. So I can pop that, even if it's physical, mitigate some of the damage that way. So there's a few things that I can do. They're good. Yeah, they're good, and they do a ton of healing. Although, since I have so much gear on my warrior, and I'm so used to my warrior does insane amounts of healing. I've done it a few times where I show the healing meters, but I can do about, I think on an average raid boss, I do about 430,000 HPS on my warrior. So these are the healing meters. I'll leave them up for the boss so you guys can see. Warlocks, as rare as a blue eyes white dragon. What are you running, nerd? You running a toon deck? Get out of here, kid, with your toon deck. Once you get the weak aura on DK, can I do a video? Yes. Absolutely, Heath. I'll get all my weak aura set up. So after this live stream, I need to get this week of Mythic Plus done. And then once I get this week of Mythic Plus done, I'll do I'll probably go back to my DK. I really do like him right now. I want to gear him up a little bit more. Make him catch up with my balanced druid and with this tank. So I'll be doing that. That hour counter is broken. Really? 66 hours. Let me see. Viewers, minutes watched. Let me do this. It's 66 hours on the minutes watch, but the thing is, you don't get minutes anymore, Max. Since you don't get minutes anymore, it could just be. I know you've watched for. Right now, Max, you're scaring me. You watched for 66 hours and 6/10 of another hour, so 66.6. You're the mark of the beast right now, in terms of time. So your time is going up, but you've gone up in the minutes category and not in the hours category. But I do see that, so I'll keep a look on it. I don't think the robot has any updates or anything that are pending. Also, Max, I wanted to ask you something. I know at the end of yesterday's, not yesterday, at the end of Friday's last stream, we had a few people come in here and like blow up chat with a few racist remarks and stuff. What's the, since I can't actively look at chat, and the actual the iPad that I use to kind of look at chat is not an admin, so I can't see what gets blocked. It's not a mod, so I can't see what gets blocked. How many times a stream do we get either racist people or people that just come in here cursing out a storm? What's up, Trace? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. We had 3 successful keys today, and I want to say 2 rip keys. So yeah, today we appeased the rip key gods, and we also got a few keys done. Now we're here in heroic TOS. We're waiting for the last 3 people to run in. One guy's disconnected, so I'm sure we can just pull without him. Is that the... Oh, that was the raid leader too, but he said he was getting potions, so I think he's fine now. Yeah, he'll be coming back. You checked at the beginning of the stream, it was 66? Huh, okay. I'll look at it, Max. I'll make sure it keeps going up on minutes watched. So I see exactly. Let me write down your minutes at this moment. Okay, there it is. You haven't seen it a lot, right, STL? But the thing is, there's a filter that catches a few words. So if you come in here and you just start cussing, if you come in here and start saying racist things, the filter catches it and then leaves it to a mod to approve it or to delete it. So if you come in here and you just say F you, F that, you know, the thing will catch it and it'll tell a mod, hey, is this okay? Can this be said on the stream? And so then mods have to go in there and actually either delete the comment, time the person out, ban the person, whatever it is. So that kind of stuff happens, but you guys don't necessarily see it all. It's usually at the end of the stream, and 1 out of the 2 streams of the week you have to block someone. Okay, so it does happen pretty often. You were hoping for some racist chat in stream. We've gotten it, man. At the end of last stream, someone just came in here and was like dropping the N-word and F-bombs, and yeah, by the time I looked at chat, it was like during the giveaway, I look at chat and Max already blocked him, banned him, get him out of here. F you, F that, test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3, Fs, A B C D E F. No, okay, we're good, we're good. My mods are rocking. Yeah, man. We have some good mods in here. We have some good level-headed mods as well. Where are these last 3 people? Oh, they're running over here. They're right outside. Why is this guy chilling over here? Racist things. You didn't get blocked. Yeah, we got some good mods in here. We actually, overall, honestly, we have a very good community here. A lot of what I see a lot in like other streams is a lot of trolling, and then there's a lot of the whole like just kind of playing to the meta. Like if anyone ever says Prot Warriors, it's Prot Warriors are dead. If anyone ever says that they're gonna play WoW, it's like WoW in 2017. What? This is, you know, oh, there's so much negativity when people tune into a WoW stream on purpose, and there's just a lot of hate. And I'll tell you what, we have a very good community where everybody understands that we all play this game because we enjoy it, and if you stop enjoying it, then you just stop playing and you stop watching. But that's it. People will come in and out of the community, but overall we have a very good community where people just want, like, you guys just want the knowledge, you guys just want to know what happens, you guys want to see some fails, you guys want to see PUG life, because a lot of you do PUG, and I think the large majority of the WoW population does PUG. So honestly, I thank you guys, because you guys for sure make this community good. I mean, just yesterday we got there was a little bit of hate in the comment section of me trying to teach people how to sim. So I didn't really play PvE since Kata, really. Kata, I did heroics, but then after that I didn't really play. So I haven't ran simulation since Wrath of the Lich King. So even when I played Legion, it was still new to me, and I put that video out, and there was one guy in particular who was a little bit less enthused about me making a sim video, saying that it was very common knowledge. But there's a lot of people that step out of Legion, come back in, step out for a few years, and they just like they come out and enter the game and they don't necessarily know this stuff. So I thought it was good information for that simulation. But honestly, you guys are a very good community. Pug life, especially the fails. Yeah. Correct. If you're going for World First Mythic, it matters. Absolutely. If you're going for World First Mythic, the extra 10% armor you get on a bear as opposed to a warrior, the extra 20% magic mitigation, the extra, all these little extra percentage points, for sure, they add up. And if I can't do a pull timer. Everybody's ready. I can't do a pull timer. We have a cauldron. I guess it doesn't matter. All right, let's get it done. Let me pick up threat, and then I'll go back to my train of thought. All right. So yeah, all these little percentages do add up if you're pushing at that boundary. But in terms of the large majority of people, see only like LFR normal. That's honestly the large majority of people see LFR normal. If you go to WoW Progress, there are more pages of people progressing through normal mode than there are pages of people doing heroic. So a large majority of people experience the content here in WoW as LFR normal. Then you have a decent amount doing heroic, and then a very small amount doing mythic. And it's very cool to see people do mythic raids. I agree, but the large majority of people aren't going to have a use for that information. So and even then, the large majority of people, since they're not going to be pushing that mythic level, they don't need that very top of the line tank, that OP tank for this patch. They don't have 7 alts that are all, you know, 940 ready to go. They have you know, 70 points in their AP. So I think a lot of people overestimate. Oh no, why is he running that way? He's got to run this way. That's all fire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't pull him either. There it is. I'll pull him. There we go. I also do firmly believe that pugging makes you better at your class. And I say that because when you pug, you don't always get the best people. So you become better at your class by learning how to compensate and make up for other people not doing things as well. So when you pug a lot as a tank, you learn how to self-sustain a little bit better. You learn that, like, you know, you need to how to self-heal, how to do certain things and keep yourself alive, how to rotate your cooldowns, how to, you know, you guys have seen me do like a +13 on something like what's that one, Darkheart Thicket, or no, Blackroot Cold. You guys have seen me do stuff like Blackroot Cold +13s, +14s, and solo that boss, the last boss. Like if all I did was like guild runs all day and have nobody fail, I would have immediately wiped on that. But you know, I think you get better while doing pug life, because you have to compensate for everybody else's skill level, which might not be up there. Might not be up there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, there we go. Oh, here we go. Alright. I'm gonna get that tanking debuff right now. Hopefully we get a taunt. The taunt offs are happening very, very slowly. But it's not a big deal. They still get taunted off before the debuff gets applied to me. So that's good. This might not be good for Demonic Inquisition though. Having a bit of a slow reaction time on Demonic Inquisition will lead to wipes. It'll just lead to people just start falling off, getting beat up when they shouldn't be. We got that kill. Alright, so let's go over to Demonic Inquisition. Let's see how that goes. Let me catch up with chat too. It stopped streaming? Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. My bad, guys. My bad, guys. We just want to see the fails of the week. If you're just here to get good. Pug Life Guild. You guys back in? Cool. It's the trolls messing with the stream. Stream lag. We're getting DDoS, boys. Getting DDoS. Alright, so we'll let a few people catch up. Stream lag. Might want to get that checked out. Yeah. That was a topic of conversation in yesterday's run with my guild. It was, sorry, I got a lag spike. And I was like, yeah, I don't do lag anymore. I've been clean for 2 years. Got that fiber optic. Got it looked at, checked out, installed professionally. Hasn't been a problem since. You didn't hear half of my thoughts? I'm sorry. I mean, it was a ramble anyway. It was a ramble. Your guild has finally killed heroic avatar. Nice! You have to get some DPS that kept getting themselves killed? Yeah. Unfortunately, for the sake of progress, sometimes you have to bench people. You have to bench them. And it's not even like a get out of the guild, you're not allowed back in. It's a let's get the people that carry their own weight in here, and then once everybody else gets the gear, and we have once certain people get overgeared and they can carry you, then we can get you back in. Like once we have a DPSer that's doing 1.4 million now, then we can get you back in here. So sometimes it's a matter of if you want to get that gear and you want to get that kill, let's let the top people get overgeared first so that they can carry. But yeah, congrats on the avatar kill, man. Heroic kill, Jaden kill for you guys today. Nice. Have you gotten the AOTC yet, Max? You still working on it? After darkness, tell DPS to go ham until orbs. Yeah. Yeah, that also, what is this? People are rolling on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that also, that's a lot of damage as well. Why are there so many dead people? Yeah, I think there was a missed infernal star. Plugging DI just means quills through the raids. Yep, that's one of the things it means. You like my rambles? Ramble, ramble. Oh, you're at 7%? Okay. So I'll let the other guy tank first so that we can have a good first switch. So what I like to do on purpose is stand on Belak. We're inevitably going to get one of the melee guys that get that curse on them. And when they get that curse, they'll get cleansed. Why 25 seconds? That's a long pull timer. Okay, so once we get that, I will get a little bit of torment from them getting cleansed and doing the AoE, and I'll be able to run in. So you can't run in until you get a little bit of torment. So since I'm not tanking first, I'll stack on Belak. I want one of those guys to get hit by that, so we'll let that happen. So here it is. I'll just stack right here, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of torment. There's a side sweep happening on the tank. I don't really want to take that side sweep. So the tank has 24. You guys can see his name on there. I have 10 torment, so let me jump in. Just jump in, cleanse right now, and start off fresh when that other tank gets to about 80. So there it is. I am on a fresh, clean slate. Other people can jump in here, start picking up some of these orbs if they really need to. But the other tank is at 44. So once that tank kind of goes up a little bit more, we'll be up there. Someone's dead already? Oh, someone is dead already. Why? Why are you dead? 63 on the other guy. On the other tank, 67. His DBM will yell at him at 70. So there it is. He's going to take this side sweep. He should be able to take it just fine. There it is. So I will taunt off for the bone saw. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't check the energy, but the bone saw only ticked once on me. Not a lot of torment on me, so we're good. I'm not used to kiting all the way over here. Alright. So there's the calcified quills going out on the raid. I will stand over here for that fell scythe. There's a side sweep. Alright, so I didn't manage to get that crit block off, which just means we have it for the next one. So it also didn't hurt that bad, so we're good. A lot of people are going down bad. I wonder if Pangs of Guilt just wasn't interrupted as well. That could be another possibility, that it's just not being interrupted. People are just not rotating their interrupts properly. We need to get the hell out of here. Get out of here, and then we're gonna have a calcified quills right now, and then a bone saw right after. So hopefully, the other tank can swap out right now too. So I let the other tank know to swap out, but look at that. There's like healers and stuff standing in between. So the other tank did taunt. I wonder how long he was out here, because this guy needs to be actively tanked inside the jail. So I wonder how long these guys were just getting beat up in here. Kind of sucks for them. Alright, so go back to watching the Torment over here on the left hand side. He's at 43. Not bad. Why are there so many dead people? Got the Horseman Plate Helm to drop on your rogue. Feels bad, man. I was hunting for Armageddon for a long time. Armageddon on the 4 Horsemen and X. Is that what you're talking about? You're running that right now? Alright, let me jump back out and taunt this guy. And then we will have a calcified quills and then a bone saw right after. So actually no calcified quills, just bone saw. I thought it always happened in rotation, but I guess not this time, which is fine. I'll bring him over here. Bring him back here. There's nobody back here. There's just a corpse back here. It's fine if we step over the corpse. It doesn't mind. I promise you that a corpse doesn't mind if you step on it. So I'm going to be taking this Fell Scythe over here in this direction. So there it is. Let me just crit block that right over here. And then I'll get him into position. Now this isn't the optimal way to do the position, but he was already kind of like halfway to where I really want him to be. So that kind of threw everything off a little bit. Next pull, do DBM pull 9. I didn't do it. I didn't have that DBM pull, which is why I even complained about it. It just wasn't me. I don't have raid assist on this group. So my torments are getting really high, really bad. Hopefully the other guy, where's the other guy? There he is. He taunted. Alright. He's gonna take that bone saw, he has to kite it. I think that's the last bone saw, to be honest. That should be the clear. So they're like at 2%? They're at 6%. So the boss is at 6%, this should be it. So I'll stay in here, help anyone else clear out. Bone saw should be happening right now. Yeah, we were in the middle of bone saw. It's about to run out, and they are at 2%. 2%. So that guy should be able to stay out there. Oh no, he's done. He's at 100 torment. Alright, I'll taunt off. Someone can die on the inside. Alright. Extra roll. Extra roll. We ready? Let's see. Come on. 925 at least. If it's a 925, I can equip it. Oh man. Is this better? Maybe. It's less haste, more verse. Right now I do have a ton of haste. So I could probably... this might be a side grade. Okay. Okay. Side grade. Not bad. You tune in for the rambles. Right when I pulled is when that guy died. Oh man, I didn't even see that. Wait, what are they rolling on? What are they rolling on? Oh, okay, regular neck, 915. And then somebody got a nice cradle. I see dead people. Harjatan should be a lot better. And then we have Mistress, who I want to use an extra roll on. I want to use an extra roll on Mistress. I think the other tank whispered me incorrectly. He's asking me about Cradle? I don't know, the other tank is whispering me about Cradle. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, it is a mistell. I asked him, I was like, are you whispering the wrong person? Yeah, alright. Let's get our BOE epic right here. Let's get like free 18k right here. Come on. The loot gods have abandoned you, just as they have abandoned me. The loot gods. How do you appease the loot gods, nerd? I gave them rift keys. What else do they want? What do I have to do to appease the loot gods? I don't know what else I can be doing to the loot gods. I sacrificed keys. I got a few done that are good. And I don't know what else to do, man. I want to appease the loot gods. They were not good to me this tier. During Nighthold, the loot gods were very kind to me, and I don't know what I did differently. During Nighthold, I got my 4-piece by week 2. For Tomb, you guys remember how long it took me to get my 4-piece? It must have been like 5 or 6 weeks. It was terrible. Come on, loot god of trash. There it is. Loot god of trash. Look at that. 13 armor compared to 389. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Wait, I didn't even pick it up. Nope. Oh, I'm lagging. Where's this lag? There it is. I wish I knew. I pray for rip keys every night. This is how mad the loot gods are at us right now. Giving us the gray items. Got the umbral moonglaves. My smoke alarm needs a battery. You can hear that ghetto blasting? It started beeping like Sunday morning or Monday morning. I don't remember when. It barely started beeping. Yeah, it barely started beeping. So yes, I need to get them replaced. I didn't think you guys could hear that. It's in the room. It's a little far away, but yeah, I do need to replace it. I know that smoke alarm beeps really irritate some people. So if it really irritates you, I'm sorry, but I'll get it replaced. I'll get it replaced. The whole time, oh man. I don't think it helps too that it's really hot right now, so I also have a fan going on in the back, but I try to aim it away from me. So I don't think you guys can you hear the fan too? How sensitive is this mic? I thought this mic was my good mic. I really did think that this microphone was a little bit better at canceling out just background noise. No fan noise? Okay. Just the beeps. Just the beeps. There it is. There it was again. Stop it! I have viewers here. They're listening to you. Embarrass me in front of my viewers. Alright, so everybody's ready. We got a pull timer. Oh no, we invited somebody else. Somebody else left, so we got another invite. No warlocks. Heather, no warlocks. Why aren't you here? Giving us TVs. You're on headphones and you can hear, and you can't hear any of the background noise? Oh, okay. There was a beep right there. Just have it right there while I'm talking. Domestic violence? All day. If you're an annoying smoke alarm that keeps beeping, I will yell at you. I will yell at you for sure. You thought it was your detector going off? I have a few friends who it really annoys, and when we run something, when we the other tank told me that 6 stacks is typical, and that's what he's gonna taunt off at. Okay, so I had a few friends who would always get really annoyed, and we're always like, "Go replace the batteries on your smoke alarm." My rambling covers all the beeps. Smoke alarm lives matter. Oh man. And the 2 smoke alarms are relatively close to each other too. So I think I know which one it is, but I have to replace both of them just in case I got the wrong one.
2, 1.
Alright, so pick up threat and rotate around to the rest of the group. Here it is. We just kind of chill out here. I don't have a raid marker on my head, and the guy who does have a raid marker on his head is not the other tank.
4,
I don't know what role that guy is, but I don't know why he has a marker on his head. Like, why did we put a marker on his head? Oh, here's the burst. It's not being moved out. Ooh, okay. That placement is not as ideal as I'd like it to be, but hey, it's not in melee. There's a Hearthstone streamer you watch, and I swear she kept left the beeping for weeks. Oh man, no, this barely started either Sunday morning or Monday morning. I can't remember which of the 2 days, but I remember waking up and I was like, oh man, that alarm is just going off. Like I was like, that's really annoying, and I haven't gotten around to replacing it yet, so I need to do that. How did my stacks fall off? I haven't had to taunt off the other guy, but I also have no stacks. I don't know what's going on, but it's working out. You gotta change yours right away if it's in your room. Can't sleep. Yeah, if it can get kind of annoying. Luckily, I'm a very heavy sleeper. Like my phone alarms to try to wake me up, I always make the joke that to wake me up, you need an alarm that basically is another human being screaming into my ear, or else I just won't wake up. I'm a very heavy sleeper. It doesn't help when you're a heavy sleeper, but you're also like paranoid about things. This is not a good combination to live with. Alright, so my stacks are about to fall off. Here we go. Taunt off. I remember the there was this story on Reddit that blew up. Well, there's been two in particular that kind of like not traumatized me, but it kind of got to me. There was one where somebody was slowly dying of a carbon monoxide poisoning. They were complaining about like headaches, and every time that they were home, they would start having certain things go off, and it was, I forgot what it was, but basically this person didn't have the proper alarms on their carbon monoxide detector, and they were slowly dying every time they were in their house. They were getting poisoned, and somebody in the comment section was like, hey, you should check this and do this testing, and it's apparently failing. And the other one that really freaked me out was a story on Reddit where there was this lady who recorded herself sleeping, like audio, and then on one of her audio recordings she heard someone she knew, so I don't know if it was family members or neighbors or something, break into her house and go into her room and start talking. Like they were in her room talking about like, oh, she there? Yeah, she's dead asleep. Nah, don't worry about it. And they were going through her stuff and taking stuff from her. And in my head, that when I read that story, I was like, that's me. I'm a heavy sleeper. People can just walk in and do a minimal amount of noise and I won't wake up. That is terrifying to me. Someone can just come into my room, start talking in a normal voice, look through my stuff. I won't wake up. It's terrifying. There's just certain things that resonate with certain people, and that one resonated with me. I'll sleep through earthquakes. I have in the past. So I live in California, and I've slept through earthquakes. Creepypasta Reddit. Stop. Yeah, no, there's someone, and they uploaded the audio file of the person in their room, and apparently it was like, I don't know if it was neighbors or family members. They had given them, I think they had given them keys, but it was somebody who they trusted, and they didn't divulge who it was, but it was like, yeah, this person was breaking in because at the time I was on like sleeping meds, and I was just out cold. But yeah, there's certain things that freak me out. Stuff like that freaks me out because I'm a very heavy sleeper. Like I can sleep through alarms. I know Katie earlier had mentioned it, that she sleeps through alarms. I'm such a heavy sleeper, I sleep through alarms, and so it's just kind of like, man, it really could happen. Like people can just walk in. That's scaring you? All right, enough scaring people. The carbon monoxide one, they thought someone was living in the attic or something. Oh, okay. Did you ever see the one where someone was actually living in someone else's attic? and they would only come, like, when the person would leave for work, they would come out and like eat their stuff and like walk around the apartment. And then when they knew the person was gonna come back after their work hours, they would crawl back into the attic and just go to sleep. Did you ever see that one? Someone could break into your room and befiddle me in my sleep. I think I'd wake up with a befiddling. You gotta read these stories. They're real. There's this video of this this person. So this person was starting to realize that certain things were missing in their house. Like, hey, you know what? I bought more chips than this. You know, I had more of these. I had more of that. Like, they were starting to realize that things were just kind of like starting to go missing in their house, and they didn't understand why. So they thought maybe their landlord was messing with them. Like, they lived in an apartment building. Like, hey, maybe it's my landlord just coming in here and stealing my stuff. I'm gonna catch him. So they installed a camera, and they found somebody crawling out of their apartment. I mean, crawling out of their attic. They had like a little, like a vent duct. Really is what it was. Like a little storage kind of like vent duct area. And when they would leave for work, this person would crawl out and just chill in their apartment, watch TV, eat some snacks, hang out, no big deal. And then when they would come back from work, that's when they would just go back up, crawl up there. It's Hallow's End. Keep the stories coming. These are real. These aren't even like I'm making these up. I've read into these. I've seen the videos. Like, these are real. What? Let me try to think of any other like really creepy ones that are real. Laughing so hard. Creepypasta is awesome. They caught it on video. Yeah, they caught the person crawling out of like the little storage area on video for sure, and they got him. I think once they saw it, they told the cops to go in there and check, and they got the person. Had been living in there for maybe like a few weeks or something. You slept through alarms, but it's weird because if a person or animal comes into your room, you'll instantly wake up. Yeah, I won't. I won't, and I know for a fact I won't. Don't want to find some dude in your crawl space? Yeah, it's weird, but it's honestly like, how many times do you look in there? Alright, so here's a creepy story. That happened. This happened. So this weekend, Saturday night, I went out, and then when I'm driving back home, I just got into my car at the end of the night, driving back home, and so my car has like that faux leather interior, so I hear what sounds like someone dropping something and it bouncing around on the faux leather in the back, and I get really creeped out. It's like vinyl. So I hear something bounce around back there. Now, I don't have anything in the back in the seats. So in my head, I was like, this is it. Someone's gonna kill me. Someone's in my back seat. I honestly, why would I ever check my back seat before I get into my car? So I didn't look back there. There could very well be someone hiding back there. So it was like, is this the way I go down? This is somebody in my back seat right now, and they drop something, and they're like, oh, hold on, shh. Just waiting for me to drive away a little bit further away from like civilization to get me. Yeah, man, that's how it happens. You're like, this is it. This is the way I go down. So I was listening to music, so I just kept listening to music, and then eventually when I got back to a more populated part of town, I turned on the flashlight, looked behind me, it was empty. But yeah, there was something bouncing around back there, and I don't know what it was. I don't have anything sitting back there in my back seat, so I have no idea what it was. It wasn't another person trying to murder me, so that's a positive. That's always good that it wasn't another person trying to kill me. But alright, let's get this heroic mistress done. We're waiting on 2 people to run back. I think they died with the trash pulls. I don't think Max is scared of anything, right, Max? Ex-military man, you're like, man, I wish someone was in the back seat. Take him out, beat him up right now. 45-second pull. Do you guys see this pull timer? Jeez. We almost got to that 999 you were joking around about, man. This pull timer is ridiculous. Oh, man. I've never seen... I have critters in my back seat. I've never seen pull timers above like a 20. That's quite the pull timer, man. I have time to make a full sandwich and eat it for sure. The guy still didn't even get here. Look at this guy. Fell Muffin? I don't know where he is. He's in the dungeon. He's counting for us. Like, we're only at a detriment pulling this boss because that guy's still making the boss's HP and damage go up. But we pulled without him. So that guy's getting the good end of the deal by getting free loot. Alright, so I have aggro on the boss, so I'll move him out of the Thundering Shock. There's a Burden of Pain and the ads, and we did get the taunt off right away, so that's good. That's always good. So let me go back in there, kind of charge, stun those ads. Hopefully the Hydro shots kind of split up a little bit more. Here we go. And we're going to get the tornadoes now. So there are tornadoes. Gotta hide behind here. We lost a few viewers saying spooky stories, guys. I don't know if this Hallow's End stuff is working out. we lost a few people. I don't think everybody wants to hear the spooky stories. You have to be extra prepared. That's why you do a 40-second pull timer. By the way, the WoW token giveaway is going to happen after this boss. Whether it's a wipe or whether it's a kill, we'll be doing the token giveaway right after this. So you guys got to give me some time. I will tweet it out again so that people can jump back in here if they need to. And then we'll do the giveaway. So there's a Burden of Pain on me. Hopefully we get a taunt off. Perfect. We did get a taunt off. So I'll try to pick up some of these ads. I'll have to run away from everybody. And then I can heroic leap back. Devouring Maw. When you get that Devouring Maw, you normally want to have Mistress placed in the middle. Just because that Devouring Maw can come out of any place. And it can actually happen right where you're standing off in a corner. And instantly just kill you. Just kill you. Everybody will get eaten up and you'll all die, and that's it. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They aren't spooky. You were dying of laughter. No, we lost a few people, but we're gonna be doing the giveaway right after this. I will have to. I'll tweet about it, and here we go. Tweet about it and maybe get a little bit of time so that people can crawl in here and crawl in here. That's what people do. When you guys join into the live stream, you guys crawl in here, right? Like the crawl in here like the since it's spooky stories, you guys crawl in here like the girl from The Exorcist down the stairs, backwards, upside down. You've woken up to a huge spider right above your face before? Ugh. No, thank you. I don't like spiders. I'm not completely I don't like spiders, but I'm not like. There's some people that are too scared to kill them. No, spiders are just going down. If there are spiders in my vicinity, if we're outdoors, okay, you're in the right place. But if you're a spider and you're not paying rent and you're living with me, it's not. Nope, not gonna happen. Gotta pay rent. Although if a spider asked me if they could pay rent, I'd probably say no. But not paying rent, you get out of here. Get out of here, kid. You would have driven hella fast and jammed on the brakes. PB&J. Oh man, yeah, I didn't. I don't know. That story reminded me of a what are they called? Not an old wives' tale. An urban legend, where someone was supposedly in the backseat of someone else's car, and then somebody saw it and they start like jamming their car and honking to get their attention every time they see a knife coming out. Like that reminded me of that, and I was like, nope, this is it. This is my urban legend. My urban legend come to life. Wait till the story about Trade Chat and Blessed Blade. Viewers will certainly. Oh no, 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 we won't do that one. Alright, Mistress is going down pretty fast. Here's the Hydra shot. Come on, let's just land this kill, get my new pants, and walk out of here. That's all we need. All we need is some new pants, and we'll be good. There's a Burden of Pain again. He taunted off a little early, so I have to taunt back. But, not like this. Okay, alright, we killed him right before Right before the tornadoes got here, we killed those Abyss Stalkers. I don't know if you guys saw that. Alright. Bonus roll. Come on. Focus. Focus all of your energy into this. And roll. You guys see this? Rip. Rip key. Time for the giveaway. Rip. Rip. Now you can't be calm in your job. Oh man. You made it for the token and you sold the Xbox? Nice. How much did you sell your Xbox for, by the way? Sorry, Federico. Sorry that you can't be comfortable. Break into your house and rub peanut butter on your lips. So this friend of mine used to say that what he wanted to do was break in while I was sleeping, and then do like a like those like satanic circles or summoning circles, just all over the floor with me, just made out of peanut butter. So it would look like a demonic peanut butter ritual, and I wouldn't be able to move or leave my bed or anything. I have some interesting friends. You're imagining this person living in their house and just eating their food, just watching their TiVo. That would be the worst. Someone living in your house, eating your food, they watch your TiVo and then delete the programs. Like they watch it and then they delete it. Like, yeah, no problem. I already saw it. No big deal. And then you get home and you're like, I TiVo'd it. Like, I recorded this. What the hell? I want to watch it. Nope. Not available anymore. Not on demand. Alright, let me tweet. Alright, so there it is. We'll see how many more people jump in here. And so I don't need to get the pets for today. It's just gonna be the WoW token. Oh, let me see how much it costs. You coat a spider with bug spray until it's dripping. LG, do you use the bug sprays that are like foam? Those are really good. The bug sprays that are foam actually like don't let it move anymore, don't let it run anymore, and they work really well. So 178. I thought it was 173 this morning. So we're gonna have to give away like 179 to round up. Creepiest thing ever happened while you were sleeping. Your son would sleepwalk and just stand next to your bed. Yeah, that's creepy. That the spider I wouldn't be freaked out that the spider started talking. Hey, if it's paying rent, it can talk. It can talk. Alright. So let me go to this giveaway. Entry cost. Again, entry cost is gonna be 72. It's gonna be that 4-hour mark. I'm going to have it up for 10 minutes while people get in here. Let's see. Too spooky. Kids are creepy. Oh man. That price just keeps creeping up. Yeah, and it's gonna get worse. As BlizzCon gets closer, more people buy virtual tickets. Then they're gonna announce the expansion, and the price is gonna skyrocket because you can buy the expansion with the coins. It's gonna get higher and higher. I'm gonna need to farm a little bit to make up the money, the deficit. What can you do with 10K? I'm working on it, Brittany. I'm working on it. Like we'll start doing like Mythic Plus, like your plus 10s. I'm also thinking like I could run a few things with you, maybe break down a class for you, like one-on-one on Discord. So I'm working on the Discord as well on the side. So I'm like trying to edit videos and work on the Discord, work on a few more prizes. I need to get farming a little bit more to build up more money for the WoW tokens, and then buy a few mounts. Like there's the vial of scaled sands, or the vial of 7 sands. So yeah, there's a few things that I'm working on that are going to be more expensive, and I'm probably going to have a few that are bids as opposed to just a straight up entry. It'll be a bid, so it'll go to the highest bidder. Alright, so 10 minutes left on this WoW token giveaway. Starting right now, the bot should say it in chat. It'll require 72 tokens to enter. So there's the bot. All you have to do is say the word giveaway. You won 2,000 coins, Brittany. Jeez. You can only check your currency once every 2 minutes, by the way, Brittany. Alright, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 people in here. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys pouring in here. You wanted that 10K? Alright, I see 3, 6, 10 people in here. 10 people in here so far. So if you guys are not here for the giveaway, you guys don't want to win a free month of WoW, thank you guys for stopping by and always supporting me. Enjoying the content, talking in here, keeping this lively, enjoying the spoopy stories that we were talking about today. Honestly, it means a lot, the fact that we have such a good, solid community. And the support you guys give me with either new videos, new live streams, new ideas. Also, if you guys have not checked this out, I know a few more people poured in right now with the tweet. You guys click that straw poll and vote for what you want to see on Friday. So we can do normal heroic TOS like normal. We can do normal TOS and time walking Black Temple. We can do Withered Gym as well. I haven't done mine this week and I can hold off to do it with you guys. See if anyone gets a good Arcano Crystal. So let me know, vote there for Friday. That's for this Friday. To see if what we're going to be doing, what you guys want to run. Let's see, did we get more people? We did get more people, so we've got a lot of people in here. There's a tie in the poll right now. Is there? It came back up? Oh yeah, there is. Normal TOS and Black Temple with no Withered Gym. People don't want to see Withered Gym. Channel 0, Series 1 and 2 are all based on creepypasta. So I used to also listen to the No Sleep podcast. If you guys have not checked out the No Sleep podcast, there's a very active subreddit called the No Sleep subreddit /r/no sleep, and these guys started taking these stories, and upon the author's approval and maybe a little bit of monetary compensation, whatever, they actually podcast them and voice act them out, and it's a very good podcast. Now, every now and then you do get a few stories that don't necessarily appeal to you, and they're not terrifying to you, but every now and then you do get those that are actually really terrifying. And I used to listen to that podcast while I was like recording, but my headphones kind of cancel out all the outside noise so much that every now and then I would hear, like, I would feel like a bump on the ground or something. I was like, nope, alright, I'm still alive. But the No Sleep podcast is pretty good if you guys need something to listen to, either just on your drive to work. That if you guys like things like that. I don't want to say terrifying. It's audio. No one's gonna like yell into the microphone and burst your ears, and that's scary. But some of the stories build up. Some of the stories have good suspense, some good horror. So that's always good. And it's all written by just freelancers, just people on subreddit. Alright. So the raffle is running for another 6 minutes. If you guys do want to participate, just type in the word giveaway, and the robot will pick up your bid. Is there an invasion up? Let's see. Let's check. These add-ons, I'm gonna have to remove them. No invasion right now, unless I can't see it because I'm 110. Let me check. Let me check for you. Invasion. No assaults. The next invasion is in 6 hours and 30 minutes max. 6.5 hours. There it is. More people for the giveaway. Wait, Glock. You ran out of coins. You bet all of your money, Glock. What server do I play on? Jaden, I actually play on 3 servers right now. So the server with my tank is the US realm Terralion. The server with my Balance Druid is Dalaran. And the server with my Blood DK, who's Alliance, is Bronzebeard. So I have I have three different characters that are 110, 3 different realms. So my main is my tank, and that's on Turalion. Betting all the money away. Glock, you bet like, didn't you bet like 3.7k? That's it. You've won live chat. Brittany, you missed it. There's someone who Clint was in here betting last time, and he bet so much. Let's see, where is he? Oh no, he went down. He was over 20k at one point, but then he bet a lot of it away. He's down to 4,700 now. All right, so the raffle's up for another 4 minutes. You bet all of your money. You did. You really did. So yeah, if you guys don't have the coinage this time, all you need to do is just continue to tune in, and I do one of these a month. So next month there will also be another WoW token giveaway. He'll bet his way back up to the top. If he does it within the next 3 minutes, he can get lucky and bet his way up to the top and enter the giveaway. So yesterday there was a live stream invading Horde cities, and they weren't able to kill these auctioneers. So I think these auctioneers can't die anymore from... Who won? No one yet. Ghetto Blastin'. I made it a slightly longer giveaway than normal. I made it 10 minutes so that people could come in here in case they saw my tweet. Just some more time for people to run in. And we have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. So the winner will be announced at in 3 minutes. So at 3:05 my time. The gambling man, Glock. Yeah, we still haven't... That WoW token is at 178. So whoever wins will get 179. I round it up so that you don't have to make any gold or anything to buy it. You can buy it right on the spot. Chaos. Can't do giveaway if you don't have coin. Yeah, no, I need to start farming gold. So after this giveaway, I need to start farming gold, because between now and the next giveaway, BlizzCon is going to happen, and the price of the coin is going to go up. If it's already 179, I imagine after BlizzCon it might be like 220, 230. It'll spike up a lot and then it'll jump back down. I would say in the low 200s, because BlizzCon is probably going to be next expansion. Pre-order it now with your balance. It might also be like a new, although I don't think they'll introduce a new like virtual pet or anything, but it might be a new IP, a new game, like a new Diablo game or something. Or some people were saying that there might be a new mobile game coming out from them. There might be a new Hearthstone expansion. Who knows? Like there's a lot of things that can make that price go up. The flip coin. So I think it still rolls in the background, if I'm not mistaken. Clint last time lost 4k to that. He was doing flip coins really fast, and then the bot couldn't keep up. All right, so the giveaway ends in 1:27. So whoever wins will be able to create a new tune on US, Horde, Dalaran. I'll meet them in the starting zone. I'll start heading over to the starting zone. We have a minute left. I can hearth back if someone already has a tune here from previous giveaways. Clint is a madman though. Yes, he is. He's down to 4k though. He went up to like 15 to 20k or something, right? And he's back down to 4k. There, I mean, Brittany's up there too. Look at that, winning 4,000. You're broke. I know, Glock. I said the wrong server. US Turalion. Turalion. US Horde Turalion. Sorry. If I want in-game donations, what realms would you prefer? I would prefer them on Turalion. If you have any donations. Because this tune is like a bank alt, and I have all of the other prizes on this toon. So if you guys want to do any donations, I would prefer them here if you can. I know mounts are a little more sensitive to like the economy and stuff. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter with the win. Demon Hunter, congrats, man. Are you able to log in right now or no? Yeah, you won, Demon Hunter. You won. Are you able to log in right now or no? That's 179,000. Over to you, my friend. Yeah, you can log in. All right, Demon Hunter, do you already have a toon here? I think you do. I don't know if it's in the Orc starting area or in Orgrimmar, but I can hurt back to Orgrimmar really easily. He spent a month's worth of luck. Yeah, yeah, he did. Didn't he win the pet on Friday too? I don't think Demon Hunter won this last pet. I think it was Katie. I think Katie won the last giveaway. Oh really? I thought it was Katie. The Orc starting area, on my way, man. On my way. You haven't moved your toon? What's your toon's name again? Or verify what your toon's name is in chat. Yeah, grats, man. You did win the pet. Oh, okay. This time you won 179,000. Look at this. I'm gonna be broke. That's more than half. That's more than half of what my bank alt has. I need to go do some farming. No more contests for you. It's fair, man. There was I want to say there was 12 entries, so it was a 1 in 12 chance. Oh, are you Merced, Demon Hunter? Is that you? Let me know what your character's name is in game, Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, I don't remember your toon's name. Oh, okay. You're heading out, have another game, you gotta go hustle across town. Nice. Keep that hustle going, Brittany. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let me know. Message me later with the games. There's Merce right there. There's Jaden right here stopping by. Alright, so which one is Demon Hunter? Oh, he's logging in right now. Alright. For those of you that are heading out and we're here for the giveaway and for the Mythic Plus portion and for the RAIDER portion, thank you guys for always stopping by and always supporting. It really does mean a lot. Shout out to all of the sponsors, shout out to all of the patrons, shout out to all the donations, whether it's pets, whether it's monetary, whatever it is, for all the people that share my videos with the rest of their guild, for all the people that just stop by and comment and talk to me, like any which way that you guys support, I appreciate all of it and I see it. So honestly, thank you guys for always being here and being active and supporting in whichever way you support. Even if you're just a VOD watcher and you don't watch these live and you watch the VODs, thank you. Yeah, Demon Hunter, let me know what your toon's name is. Look at the peon pants. Is that you, nerd? Are you peon? Are you ripped pants? You won't be able to make it on Friday, Heather. Oh, that sucks. How are we supposed to get our cookies and our entertainment with TVs? Oh man. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. Well, Heather, since I don't live stream tomorrow, happy early birthday. Go out, enjoy it, and hopefully you enjoy it so much that that's why you can't join us on Friday. Oh, you are Demon? Demon, can you type in the live chat? Flip coin 1000. Ouch. No, you'd be nerd smell likey. You drunk Friday, but you gotta go take some tests for school. Oh man. Legendary from a rare boss. I am Rip Pants. Alright, you are Rip Pants. Let's do a trade. Demon Hunter, you get 179,000. I want to accept this trade, Blizzard. There it is. There's Demon Hunter running away with all the money, making off like a bandit. So honestly, thank you guys for stopping by. It really does mean a lot. We'll see you guys Friday. If you guys can't tune in Friday, we'll see you next Wednesday. It's always at the same time. So thank you guys for always stopping by, honestly, and keeping me chatty and enjoying, whether it's spooky stories, whether it's me ranting about some idea I have about WoW, whether it's me talking about boss mechanics or about how certain people are doing certain things, certain mechanics. Thank you guys, honestly. It's insane that any of you guys even tune in. I wouldn't have thought that I even had this much support, so thank you guys. I'll see you guys next Friday, and as always, good luck out there.
He's that kind of orc. Arr.